Hello, everybody! Welcome to Wild Beyond the Witchlight! We are back, everybody, and a full mother effing table as well. Oh my goodness, everyone is here. Finally, it has been a hot minute, everyone, since we were last on the channel together as a whole team, a whole crew, the Chaos Crew, Monarch 4. So awesome to see everybody. Awesome to see you all in the chat. Thank you for waiting while we got all of our stream stuff set up. There were a couple little glitches here with internet, but we are here. That is the main thing. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, everybody, but you know, things happen. Creators got crazy schedules, amazing events to go to plan to go to, all kinds of good stuff, but it's all good because we're here now, live for your D&D entertainment. So we're going to jump right into things because today is going to be a spicy one, everybody. Particularly spicy. But before we start things off, you know him, you love him. It's the Dicecream sponsors, everybody. C4 Labs, one of the great TTRPG companies, independent, supporting D&D shows like ours and creators all over the place that make amazing dice trays like this and like that. Lots of various styles to choose from. Go over to their website. They make some great stuff. They recently released this cool dice drawer setup that they just released. It's like yay big and has like 8 or so slots to organize all your dice sets. Very cool stuff. So do us a favor, help out a friend of ours. Go over to c4labs.com and be sure to use Dicecream15 code to get 15% off your first purchase. And you can also rock some of this shite as well. Some official Dicecream merch if you like the cool logo and all that awesome stuff. And also quick off the bat, some awesome cons are coming up that a few of us are going to be attending. San Diego Comic-Con next week, not this weekend, but next weekend. And finally, your boy is gonna be there. I've been wanting to go to this thing since 2008, and it was a crazy freaking goddamn surprise that I was offered a badge to go. So holy jeez, Louise, it's gonna be amazing. A lot of you out there have messaged me that are gonna be attending, so I can't wait to see y'all. I know Quincy, the dude, the man, the legend, will be at a goddamn tavern setup, supporting the new D&D movie Honor Among Thieves. The great Jennings Brower will also be there, who's been going there for quite some time, which would be awesome. Then not long after that, a Gen Con, everybody, will also be happening first week of August, which all of us will also be there. Sans Cheide. Once again, 2 years in a row, I've tried to entice you, tried to trick you, tried to put some of that Feywild magic in your brain and in your soul to get you. But it's okay. Family comes first.
Don't kill me. Hey, listen. Third time's the charm.
Aiden, if next year, I don't want to fucking hear it. All right.
Listen. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me next year. Nothing.
Don't.
I will swim. I will swim there.
If anyone's getting married or proposed, you have to DM them and be like, stop.
Just do wedding for me.
We'll drive by to Windsor and get you.
Just a minute longer.
I will drive by to the wedding because I know I'm on your way, and I will just pull you out by your hair.
Just a drive by in a van.
No wedding for you.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone. So looking forward to seeing all your smiling faces at San Diego Comic-Con and Gen Con. And Jennings as well. I think you've got a con that's coming up fairly soon that you're going to before that.
This weekend, I'll be in Dallas for DreamCon. If any of you guys are in the Dallas area, see y'all at DreamCon. We're premiering Powerpuff Girls, where I played him, which is very, relatable. So that'll be awesome.
Awesome. Yes, Texas, go see our friend. Go see your boy Jennings Brown at DreamCon. But with all that out of the way, everyone, it is time. It is time to jump into our lovely story here. But before we do, of course, and it's been a long time since we've got to see these awesome little recap videos, we get you all caught up on the previous session of Wild Beyond the Witchlight, doing a highlights of best of moments, edited by the one, the only Jackie Elena Chan, so you're never lost within the Feywild madness. So without further ado, here is your recap for Wild Beyond the Witchlight, session 14. Hit it, Jody Rose!
Last time on Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
Monarch 4, what would you like to do?
I want to infiltrate this place as charm on behalf of Babylona and cause a little bit of mischief.
My axe is sharp. Yeah, my weapons are ready. But can I kill somebody?
Agreed.
To be discussed. To be discussed.
Let's explore a little bit and see what havoc we can trouble.
Collective team decision. If we kill everybody, we have to kill Chucklehead because we gotta eat him.
But if we don't kill him, we can keep him in his heart.
Whoa, oh my god, that is a war crime!
So dark.
That is a war crime!
I hate to assume the curse is clear.
I don't think we're alone in this room.
3 mimics start to transform out of the nerds.
Lucifer's just seen like all this action, just like the drool is just.
How messy is it in here? Is it like we pretty much wrecked the place kind of thing with these chairs?
Dear.
Yeah.
You're so happy with yourself. Alright.
What color is it this time?
Same green wormling looking dragon puppet with green felt material. Hangs out on a spring.
It's like a 50-50.
I think there's gonna be like a magic number. Should I keep doing it till I get them all?
No.
And you start to hear the clacking of heels.
I wonder if she's flammable.
Oh, anything's flammable if it's hot enough.
Snaps her wooden fingers. Gone.
Thank you.
All of the blood in the room gone. Charm's shadow walks forward. Show me your true self. Now that's all, friend.
I drop the disguise.
Lucifer acts shocked.
Why are you...
Well, if you must know, we were sent by Babylona to steal something from you.
You were killed, Babylona Blightstar.
Lucifer wants to go ahead and throw one of his hand axes at the same time that the box pops.
A
Good God.
wormling young green dragon
I had a feeling.
bursts out of the box. Roll initiative, motherfuckers.
Oh my god.
There you go, everyone. You are all caught up on session 14 of Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
Oh.
All right, everyone.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Take big breaths, everyone. Grab your favorite drinks. Grab your favorite snacks as we dive into tonight's session of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. So, as you have just seen, last we left off, the party have finally come to Lermlurch to confront Skabitha, aka Granny Nightshade, in the Feywild land of Prismere. With the confrontation kind of going both ways a little bit, not really knowing where the party stood, Skabitha tried to make deals, try to rope you into doing more tasks for her. You were a little on the fence, and it wasn't until Skabitha released some very important information that they were a key component in eradicating the Leonin race from this particular part of the Feywild realm. That did not sit too well with a particular ferocious lion companion, Arctreon.
What are you gonna do?
And
Valid.
basically
Valid.
did what the Monarch 4 does, which is just shout out, fuck around and find out. And
Pummel
you
shit,
just went
exactly.
balls to the wall and went straight for Granny Nightshade. Not before, though, you couldn't let this goddamn jack-in-the-box go unperturbed after multiple cranks of trying to see what's the secret? What does this contraption hold? Is it gold? Is it magical weapons? Nope, it is a green wormling dragon that was also exposed, that is a pet of Skabatha's before the fight went on. As you did a surprise attack, you rolled dexterity saving throws to see who would be the first person to kind of go. And Arcturion got that first punch in, laying the smack down on Skabatha with some pretty beefy effing hits. But when it got to Skabatha's turn, it was kind of on her heels until she could hold in the rage no longer and used polymorph to transform herself into a huge, ginormous Tyrannosaurus Rex. And
I like it, Picasso.
That is where we had left things off. So, everyone, we pick up session 14 of Wild Beyond the Witchlight with Skabatha, as she used her action to turn into the Tyrannosaurus Rex. What else will they do?
Win.
Use an action already for polymorph, has no more actions left. Cannot willingly move towards the source of fear because, of course, Arcturion did a daunting roar, causing the frightened condition to go on the Wormling Dragon and Skabatha. So Skabatha is still frightened, even though they used polymorph to turn into a T-Rex. Cannot willingly move towards the target. So what else do scared, frightened creatures do? Get the fuck out of there. So this is going to incur an opportunity attack from Arcturion.
Yes!
Because you did not use your action this round, I do believe. So as the T-Rex goes, just roars out into the lands of the Feywild, starts to turn around, the ginormous body barely being held within the wooden walls of the excavated tree trunk that Lurmluch is. Turns around in their giant T-Rex form, the tail wisping by all of your heads as you duck down, and it starts to wedge itself through that burrowed tunnel to the outside.
Oh, thank God.
You will get an opportunity attack.
All right, absolutely. Obviously, I'm gonna use the Great Axe. That'll be 21 to hit.
21 does indeed hit. Roll damage.
Sweet. 1d12 plus 4 plus technically 6. 5. 11.
11 points of damage. Okay, as your battle axe just, you're not going anywhere. Just a giant smack on the spine of the dragon, kind of hitting the base of the tail right on the back. Big gash lets loose, opens up. See bits of little meaty lizard bits fall down to the ground as the dinosaur blood starts to trail on the wooden halls of Lurmluch as it starts to excavate out the entrance. T-Rex head just narrowed down a little bit as its ginormous form just scraping against the wooden walls, but it does make its way out from the entrance of Lurmluch, and it starts to bank towards the empty riverbank, heading towards the other side of the hideout here, which you have not been privy to. You've only seen the right side of this compound. So that will be Skabatha's turn. Then after that is the green wormling dragon, who also is frightened from the roar. You see it trembling, sort of flying in place. You see its master, the T-Rex, retreating, kind of looks behind, takes maybe a flight step back before you start to see the dragon. Giant breath in as it sucks in all the oxygen it needs, and then you see a dull green glow come out of its mouth as it lashes out a nasty poison breath in a 15-foot cone.
Ah, shit.
Don't like that.
Kid and then fuck.
Move around Arcturion here within your reach. Point blank range.
He can't move closer to me though, right?
No, he's moving around you. He's just
Right,
moving.
okay.
He's moving to the exit.
Yep.
But just gonna attack before incurring another. Well, actually, you can't do an opportunity attack because you've already used your reaction. So this will be. Let me just see here. Make sure I got this right. 5, 10.
But as another reaction, I can also do Hellish Rebuke.
You can only use one reaction per turn, per round, I believe.
Okay.
So if you use your reaction to do the opportunity attack, you won't be able to use it for Hellish Rebuke.
My
but I
man's
believe that
also
will-
got Hellish Rebuke. Okay.
Yeah. So I believe that will get all of you. So I'll have each and every one of you please make me a Constitution saving throw.
But I'm so far to the right.
Constitution.
I'll measure it one more time. That's why I was like, it's a 15-foot cone.
That's an 11.
15.
16?
5, 10. Yeah, just on the edge there, unfortunately.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw. I'll go through the line. So Jackie,
11.
11. Okay. Abby.
Natural 1 plus 2.
Ooh, Lucy.
13.
13. Quincy.
15.
15. Arcturion.
And a 16.
And a 16. Okay. Let me just see. Okay, so unfortunately, everyone except Ebby succeeded. Ebby, you did fail. So those who succeeded will be taking half damage. Ebby, you unfortunately will be taking full damage, which will be 6d6 poison damage.
Oh my god!
Lucy,
Abby's gone. Bye, everyone. See ya.
Oh no!
I get quarter damage because of rage.
Resistant? Rage? Okay.
Yeah.
Lucy?
So run that back. It's a 6d6.
So yeah, I'll be rolling 66 poison damage. Everyone except Ebby succeeded, so you'll take half damage. So I'll tell you what that is in a minute.
Roger.
Okay.
Oh no!
Here we go.
I know CPR.
Little meat coming through.
Oh no! Just chunks of meat. My whole mouth is on your head. Just like breathe.
My whole body just like inflates.
Is he breathing yet?
He is the breath.
Okay, so that is going to be 23 points of poison damage
Cool.
to Ebby, and 11 points of poison damage to Quincy, Jackie, and Jennings. And for Aiden, you are raging, so that's halved again, correct?
Yes.
So that'll be 6 points of poison damage to you.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Since we just got hit, am I able to use my Hellish Rebuke?
You certainly are.
Fantastic. I would like to hit the little bastard with Hellish Rebuke, please.
Yes!
Okay.
The flying green banana.
Indeed.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
So as I believe you don't have to roll to hit, it just takes fire damage.
Correct. I think it needs to do a dex saving, or is it just because it's a reaction I can just...
We'll just read out the thing. Like, if it says it has to roll, then it'll have to roll.
Range area 60 feet. Duration instantaneous. Attack save dex 14.
The creature must
So
take
dex saving throw.
a dexterity saving throw. It takes
There you go.
2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Ooh,
Alright,
mine
so
is
you're
a
doing a
3.
dex save?
Mine's a 3d10.
And we'll
Oh,
see
you
if it
said
does half. I'm going to be using my little D20 catapult here
Gosh.
to see if it'll be in my favor. Yeah. Okay. Dex saving throw. That's a 16.
And the dex, the attack or saving throw is a dex 14. So does that mean it?
So I succeeded. So you roll your damage, and I'll take half damage.
Okay, so 3d10s. I organized them this time.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right, so we have an 8. An 8. Oh god, I fell on the ground. I'm letting it lie. And a 7.
Oh!
Nice.
Nice.
So that would have been 23 points of fire damage, but because I succeeded, that'll be halved to, what do we say, 11 points of fire damage.
Well, at least we give it the points back that it gave most of us.
There you go.
Okay.
Well done. Well done.
Good hit there. Okay, so as the Wormling Dragon... Why 60 feet? Okay. So yeah, so you see the T-Rex force itself out of the burrow from Lurmluch, starts to turn away from the entranceway. The Green Dragon sort of flaps up. Poison acid just falls out. This noxious gas just gets ignited, hits all of you instantly. Some of you are able to dodge behind some of the discarded mimic murdered furniture and other pieces of table and stuff that's on the ground, the chairs and things like that. But unfortunately, Ebby, going in to save your friends, you just flap and dive and take the brunt of the poison flame, using your peacock wingspan to try to take the most of it as whips kind of fly by you, hitting some of your friends, but taking the most of it. And as Lucy, as you go down, hit the deck, put out your hand, flames wreathe out of your eyes, the tips of your hands wreathed in flame as the wings start to catch on fire after it shoots that poison breath. Starts to just like scream comes out from the dragon. And it starts to back off, and it starts to make its way also towards the exit here.
Way to go, Lucy.
Woo. Hey.
Can't mess with my friends, only I can mess with my friends.
Thanks.
Cool.
Are they running? Okay, this is this dumb question. Are they running off map to another area? Like, are they escaping, or are they just running around?
So you can see them up until here, and then they appear to disappear. So you're not too sure right now. You just see them bank Rites out of the entrance of Lurmluch.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Your girl needs some healing. Not gonna lie. Who else needs it?
We all
Me?
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, don't die. Like, Abby's in my arms, like, don't die. Abby.
Not today.
First
Not
turn,
today.
first character dead.
Oh no.
Okay. So that will be the Wormling Dragon's turn, Scabatha, and now the rest of you. So, Ebby, it is your go. Having taken the brunt of that poison flame breath, diving to save your friends, it just all of it gets sucked up into your lungs and in your chest, and you take the hit and you just fall hard onto a table, flop over, your legs spin, and all of you just see these green veins appear on Ebby's face and wings as they're just coughing uncontrollably. Ebby, what would you like to do?
Cough.
I took my action to cough. Thank you.
In his weakened state, Abby will try and whisper one of his healing words because he needs to heal. I heal for 7.
7.
Nice.
Okay.
Take it.
7 points.
And then it's just like, it's like fucking boxes.
All right. So is that a bonus action, I believe? Healing word?
No, this one I was just doing first level spell.
Okay. So that's an action there. Anything else you'd like to do?
Abby's gonna look at so where is the sky? So where does the sky start on this map from that tunnel?
The door?
So if I was to walk, so on this bridge here, I can't ping, but like, okay, I'll just move myself. In that bridge area there, is the sky visible?
No, it is a tunnel.
So only here.
It is a burrowed piece of tree and root.
Okay, so only here? Like out here is when I'll be able to see the sky? Cool. Abby's gonna just like try and push himself up a bit because now he has a little bit of strength. And
actually, wait, hold on.
So the T-Rex running through that wouldn't wreck through the roof of this thing?
Let me just look up the detail really quickly because that might actually not be enclosed. That might be open area because the bridge here is open area as well.
Okay.
Oh, nope, there is no roof there. So yeah, that's why the T-Rex is able to go through. It.
Fly! Okay, yay! This makes me happy. I'm gonna live. And he's gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna be a safety. Bye. And he just as high as he can, just to look down at everything.
Okay, so look at your flying speed. I think
25.
you can fly 25 feet. Okay,
70
so
if I use my
feet
crown.
up.
Yeah, 70
Ooh.
Wow.
So you you would have to have moved because you were here.
Yeah.
So
5,
you
10,
would have. So 15 minus 25. So you. Oops. No. There we go. So 10 feet. So you can get 10 feet in the air from there.
Totally fine. Am I able to see over the wall where they are?
10 feet in the air. Yep.
Okay, cool. So Abby just takes a breath, feeling the fresh air inside of him. And he looks to the sky. What's the weather currently?
It's like sunny, just a little bit of cloud, but it's a fairly nice day out. Warm.
Good to
Not
know.
a nice day for bloodshed.
Abby looks to the green dragon, very upset that it poisoned him after being supposed to be a nice surprise in a box. And looks and seeing the T-Rex, and his fireflies start to turn blue.
Oh.
What they gonna do?
And his feathers start spreading apart. Yeah, it's his turn at that point, holding a reaction to dodge.
Just in case.
Did you use your action for your spell though?
Action for my spell.
Okay, so you can only.
Then I'm doing nothing.
Yeah. So you have to have your action free to be able to hold it for something.
He's
but,
looking beautiful. That's
Abby
his
wished
bonus
he could
action.
hold his reaction to dodge.
That's what you're preparing
Wished.
to do for the next turn. Gotcha.
He's gonna vibrate to make them think he's moving.
Okay, good job there, Ebby. Up next, we got Lucy and Quincy on deck.
Okay. From the bridge, can Lucifer see T-Rex?
So right now, this got a bit of like a 5-foot sort of in-bank on it. So inside of here, it's a bit blocked from here. If you were able to like go to, let's say, like the bridge here and climb like at the root, you'd be able to have a bit of a line of sight. But right now, it's kind of like this half sort of carved out
For sure.
bridge tunnel. Yeah.
So Lucy would like to move out here and use, because he's tall, he's going to go ahead and bust out his handy dandy longbow.
Yeah. Your
This is why he saves up
silvered
arrows.
bow sword combo.
Indeed.
Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Sorry, I'm just measuring my distance right now.
I'd move myself, but I don't. I
There you
feel
go.
like I've
You should have
lost
control
that
now.
ability. Oh, we're back. Glorious. All right, so roll to hit.
Yeah.
That's
Hitting
makes
the
me a-
T-Rex.
Oh yeah, I mean no, I mean for the big target for sure.
Okay.
All right, so it's a 6 plus 4, so a 10.
Unfortunately, it does miss as you're kind of trying to get yourself up perched onto that sort of ledge, this gnarled bark and root. Kind of try to get your foot wedged into like a place that can make you stable. Your pretty sick looking double-bladed, like on one hand, it looks like a double-bladed sword object. Then you kind of give it a flick and it extends a bit more with that ethereal thread that connects to the other bottom. Take out one of your arrows and your leg just breaks on the root, goes wide, does not miss, or does not hit.
Lucifer will get better with his longbow. So in his moment of embarrassment, he says, "You know what? This works for Altreon," and he just does the biggest fake roar that he possibly can.
Oh no!
He was like, "I didn't mean to do."
Look, they're scared. They're running away. It's working perfectly.
I'm just thinking, good job, buddy. Good job.
Working on it.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think there's.
Do you have movement to get back?
Yeah, if you have some more movement, you could do that. If you have a bonus action, you can do that as well.
I do also have a bonus action after leveling up. I do have a second attack.
There you go. So you could try to hit him again with the bow.
Shoot
and arrow
again.
if you so choose.
Do it.
Please, a 20?
Oh yeah. Was it a natural 20 or
Yes.
added?
No, it's at 20 with the
With the
attack
pluses. Okay.
added, yes.
Yeah.
Dirty
that's it.
20.
That hits. Roll
Ooh.
damage.
Thank God. He's like, I roared. Definitely confidence boost for sure. Okay, come on. Hadouken! Yes! 1d8 plus 1, so 9.
Woo!
Damage. Okay.
There you go.
Thank God. The roll might not have sounded good, but it gave me a tiniest confidence boost.
No problem. So as your foot kind of wraps into the gnarled bark for support, breaks for a second. Son of a! You just jab your foot into the broken bark of the trunk of the tree and just nail your foot, and then finally just hits into the rib of the T-Rex, roaring loudly, signifying a hit, and it's still making its way over to the dried riverbed.
That's
You
fine.
got him. Okay. That'll be your turn there. Quincy,
Lucy,
it's
do you
your
have
go.
movement left?
It's up to Lucy. Did you want to stay there? Do you have any movement left?
Let's see, would you like me to move somewhere?
If you can move back, that'd be great.
You
Get
got
back into the
I'll-
door.
Yes.
I'll go
I
ahead and
agree.
I'll fall back right into the entrance of the doorway where I'm protected, but I'm also first line of defense.
Yeah. So you got 15 feet of movement that you went. So whatever you have left will be 10.
Yes,
Are
sir.
we trying to stay in this confined area? Because I'm planning to skirt out of here.
Mhm.
Like
have
I don't
plenty of
want to have one attack hit us all again. So
Sure.
Moss is like claws in the ground. Like, wait, we're staying? Why? Why? Am I missing something?
Okay, if Lucy moves back, for my turn, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like watch him do his attack moves. Then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna do 15 out, and I'll be like, well, they can't get back in if there's no bridge. I'm gonna use bonus action and take Coco as the flamethrower and blast the entire bridge for the 15-foot cone and just light it on fire. If it doesn't
okay.
destroy it, it'll at least hopefully weaken the foundation, and like if it tries to walk back, it'll like crunch through. So that's what I'm gonna do. So
Ooh.
15-foot cone from where I'm at, just
Am I
blast.
safe?
Okay. So the bridge
Yeah,
does have an AC, just being thick wood. It's low,
Ooh.
so just
Okay.
roll your attack there to see if you can catch it
Sure.
on fire.
Fantastic. Okay, 15.
For sure. So you take your Coco, your mechanical, lovely bird companion, using your artificial skills. Coco, go! Put it on your forearm attachment. Just flamethrowing the wooden, half-open tunnel bridge all over. It's starting to ignite it on fire as flames start to erupt from the middle portion. You see it starting to catch on the various sides of the wooden bridge, and you notice that it's starting to slowly creep towards where you are,
Okay,
as well as the other side.
sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and use my. That was bonus action with Coco. I'm gonna use 5, 10 feet. Use main action. I'm gonna go ahead and touch Moss, heal Moss
Aw.
with a level 2 cure wounds.
Thank you.
And it'll be like, stop scratching the floor, get up.
And I'm like fiercely kneading him, just like, it's not our home. What do you mean? I'm anxious.
So that'll be 10 points of healing.
Oh,
Nice.
thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
10, and I'll basically say like if we can watch the door, we can just block the door out. You can't get back in.
Okay.
And I'll use my final 5 feet of movement and just go behind where I started.
Hey.
I love this so far. This is working out. I'm finally not going to hurt anyone.
If I can create a bit of a flame effect here.
Nice.
So this is currently on fire. Right around there.
Great.
Just before Lucy's standing there, the flames are covering a good portion of the bridge. But Lucy's used to fire, so no biggie there.
Yeah, I've got fire resistance.
Okay, so yeah, and you double back, pick up Moss from the ground, use that healing. A bunch of wounds and contusions start to close up as you get ready for whatever might come next. Okay, speaking of Moss, it is your go. Archeon on deck.
Let's see. So most of my attacks are close up. So I think at this point I'm just kind of like looking among the party, just being like, okay, so game plan. I was kind of in a fog when we were going through the carnival or through the area and market last week. So
we got candy.
What's the plan? We got candy.
Yeah,
Wait, is the one that's like covered with like the covered roaches?
Yeah.
That was my favorite. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Back on track. Are we trying to run away? Are we trying to get out of this?
Oh no,
now?
we're killing this thing.
We are not.
We
letting
are
you go.
in a practical like furnace right now.
There's a door that way. We could go this way.
I think it feels great.
We go. I mean, we go
Moss
deeper.
looks at her like flammable fur. Yeah, this is a great plan.
Yeah, great.
Like,
Say that with your
Archeon.
flammable. Say that with
He's
your
like
flammable.
stretching with his bow overhead a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
We are leaving. We
Okay,
are not letting her go.
Obviously. Are we gonna go further into the trunk, the fallen tree, or are we trying to leave through these roots? And like, I want to know what to do.
Back and have a posted at the door. Something that comes to the door, we blast it open.
And everyone else agree with that plan? Archeon, I know that this is personal for you, and I think that this is needed for you.
Yeah, I'm still in full rage in this moment. So like I got like 1.5 things on my mind. So
anyone need
I'm
healing?
I think it's gonna be coming back. So
okay, Abby, I know that you're in the air. How high are you? 25 feet? 15 feet?
10 feet right now.
10 feet right now? Okay.
But I'm above the roof, I guess. So I don't know if I'll hear you guys or whatnot. Abby right now just knows that he's annoyed.
Okay, well then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my feline agility, which is a special movement and allows me to move twice my speed. I want to climb up to where Ebby is, so I want to be like atop this fallen tree where that like arch is, so if it comes back then I can have like an attack from above.
Okay.
So I
you
want to use my
try to-
movement.
So Ebby is in that tunnel that's sort of half open. They are 10 feet from the ground right now. You want to try to get on top of the bridge or on the large wooden building itself and like climb on the side of it?
I want to try and climb along the side of it. I see on the map here like this dotted line, which is, I'm guessing, an archway. I want to get on top of the archway and just like, and like a panther just be like waiting.
So the building here has a roof. It is enclosed.
Then I want to be on the roof.
Just the bridge itself has a half open.
I want to be on the roof, and I have cat's claws, which allows me to climb 20 feet.
Okie dokie. Let's see.
Lucifer was gonna ask if I could help like basket toss, but if she's got claws, I mean.
And with feline agility, that'd make 40 feet.
Last time we threw someone, they flew over the balloon. I want to wait.
They landed just fine.
Cat's claws is my action. And then with feline agility being my special move, I would climb 40 feet instead of 20 because my movement's doubled.
Okay, so first off, make me a athletics to climb up the side of the wooden building here.
Could it also be acrobatics?
Yeah, you could if you have a way of describing it where it would be like.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. As Quincy like heals me, there's like this warming tremor that goes through my body, and I'm like, that was much needed, thank you. And I give him like a little like lick on the hand, and then you see like my fur start to stand on end, that my spine and hair just starting to stand on end, and the tail getting like very poofy, and you just see Moss get ready to pounce up, and she's going in between the roots and clawing her way up, doing twists in between, doing nimble twists in between the roots until she's able to get on top of the roof.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah.
Roll that acrobatics check.
16.
Ooh, yeah,
Nice.
no problem. So you kind of make your way out towards the open area here and climb on top of the gnarled roots to get to the side of the decimated tree. The entire building, does have 2 levels to it, so it's fairly large. I think getting to the top of it would be around 20 feet.
Great, I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay, so let me just double check here. Okay, so yeah, so use 20 feet of your, well, like, so let's just do this. Let's measure it out. So you would have to go from where you are, 15 feet to get to the entrance of the bridge, another 10 feet to get on the side here.
25.
25 there, and then 20 to get up top. So,
Okay, so I'd be a little bit less, if not on like the roots, because
yeah,
that'd
you'd
be
pretty much be like, let's just imagine that this like area of circumference, this is all the roof that you have to walk along.
Got it. Okay.
So you would have made it to around here, and then you have like 10 or so feet left to kind of position yourself.
Great. Okay.
From that spot there.
Okay. So I guess I'll just. Oops. I don't want to measure. Want to move. I'll just be up here then, on the roof. On the roof.
Yeah. So that's good.
Okay.
All right. So use your action to climb up on the side. You've got yourself on top there. What else would you like to do?
I use my action and my movement. Any bonus actions I have are for close combat, so I end my turn.
Okay, no worries. The rest of you just see Moss after getting healed from Quincy, just pat in the back, and then just using like all 4 of their paws and legs, tail whipping behind. They just start behind the tree and just scratch up on the top. You hear all the scratching and gnawing on the side of the wooden building, signifying they've made it to the top of Lermluch here. Okay, so that'll be Moss's turn, and now we're going to second round of combat with Arcturion.
I'm currently still like huffing and puffing in this rage because I'm trying to figure out what we're trying to do. So at this point, I'm just kind of frustrated, very, very, very temperamental.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where are we going? What are we doing? We can't let her go.
I think she's gonna come back. I feel like she's gonna come back so that the bridge is weak. So the idea was that she'd have to have problems getting the way through.
But what if she doesn't come back?
Then I have your back if you want to do something crazy.
If you want to go full send,
Do I want to go full send? Do I want to go full send? Absolutely. Absolutely.
What?
No thoughts? Head empty?
Après-vous?
trying to think. How far is the flame spread here?
The
jumpable?
flames here. Let's see, it was 15 feet from where Quincy was, so yeah, 15 feet currently.
What would I need to
Jump through
roll
it?
Yeah.
A boost from Lucifer.
Yeah, you would have to make a hefty athletics check or acrobatics, up to you, to try your best to describe yourself darting through the flames, for you not to get burnt.
Okay.
Is there
Well,
any way you can be
I'll
assisted
still
with the
be.
boost?
Let's just say I made this decision here. I'm still like kind of like foot on the table, still angrily, and I just look through the archway and I just see the flames, and I can see the other side of this bridge.
I'm just like,
I feel like they
you're
might
not
come
getting away
back.
this time.
And I hinge my battle axe into my back clip, and I get on all fours, claws out, kind of like Moss, but I'm still in this rage. So all of my my teeth are still snarling and long and aggressive. So I start full animal sprinting to this bridge where I am going to roll to make an attempt to jump.
All right, make that athletics check as
I
you
got
see,
athletics +6, so I'm think I'm gonna.
as you see Archeon start to back up a bit, getting a clear running start. They put one of their paws down, the two hind legs in the back, and you see the back hind legs just like sink into the wooden floor as they're about to pounce and move forward. What'd you get?
16.
The wood breaks. Archeon, a huge pounce. If anyone was looking at the other side of this tunnel, would just see this hulking Leonin just coming through fire and flame as you dart past the flames before they get a bit too high for you to catch on any of your clothing, and you do make it past unharmed.
Yes,
Woo,
absolutely.
Let's go. Okay, so let me measure my movement here. So I went from the table, went from here to, let's just say, 15 feet, and then I jumped. So I have 30 feet of movement left. I got 30 feet of movement left. Actually, you know what? I look back after a meter. It's like,
Are you coming with me or not? Lucifer, get over here.
If it's not technically my turn, can I go to jump after him?
On your turn, you can, but not out of sequence.
I'll be there soon.
Do I wait for you? Yes or no?
Good sir, I understand Rage's full potential. Do what you must.
I just don't want to take both of them on by myself. That's just like I'm stupid, but not that stupid.
I just imagine like your your temple's just tweaking like because the rage is happening, but you're also like consciously like they're also two dinosaur.
Yeah, like the brain shrinks, but it's like Aiden. There's a dinosaur and a dragon.
Okay.
All right. I will wait. Although it kills me, I will wait, but I also will ready an attack.
Okay.
I was gonna say, do you have any range, anything?
That was you used your action to jump through the flames. So you can't use your action to ready anything, but if you have a bonus action or anything, you can use those.
Actually, how far?
Can you throw anything at it?
Yes, I can technically because my great axe is that specialized weapon that is like Thor's hammer. Now I can throw it 20 feet and then it'll come back to me at the end of my round.
That is true, but it is an action to attack.
I have 2 attacks per action.
Level 5, don't we have 2 attacks?
Yeah.
You have 2 attacks, but 1 action per turn. So if you use your action to attack, you would get 2 attacks, but use your action to jump through the flames, if that makes sense.
So I have nothing else I can do. I will stand here and wait and be angry.
Unless you have action surge, which fighters have, which allows them to have 2 actions on their turn when they use it.
No, I just have unarmed strike and stuff like that. I
like-
have actions in combat of 2-weapon fighting. That's all I got.
Okay,
was just like,
still,
Call
jump
it
into
a
the flames.
This was like, call it a hurtful name.
Vicious mockery.
Make fun of its tiny arms.
Nice arms.
Give
arm day much.
Quick, roll psychic damage right now. Psychic damage.
5 points.
19.
This emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Okay, so that'll be your go there, Arctreon. And Skabatha and the dragon will be going next.
Whew.
Let's see here. Yeah. It's going to use the full 50 feet of movement
bring it back here, right here, to my axe.
Running towards this. For those of you that are out on the bridge, you can kind of see where they're going because it is a freaking dinosaur, so you can kind of see where they're headed towards what seems to be a garden patch of some kind on the left side of Lermluch here. Various plants and vegetation and unplotted.
I'm sure we can hear like the thudding of this feet steps going a certain
Stupid goes.
direction.
So they will hold an action and move there. And
Looks
Eddie,
like your insult worked.
You are 10 feet in the air. The Wormling Dragon, who's also in the air, is not going towards the source of fear of Arctreon, but is making its way towards Ebby.
Okay.
I may have jumped too soon.
No. It was cool as shit. No, don't regret that ever.
Plus, Moss is up there with Ebby, so he does have backup.
Yep. You focus on the wrinkly T-Rex.
Got you.
The
Fuck it up.
wrinkly
You got
T-Rex with tiny arms.
What am I focusing on?
Rooney.
So the breath weapon for this dragon is a recharge weapon, which means it uses attack, and then it'll have a decided number for me to roll to see if I get that attack back. For this one, it's a 5 or 6, so I have to roll a 5 or 6 to get back its breath weapon. If I do not roll a 5 or 6, I do not have it for this turn.
Got it.
So here we go. Wormling Dragon starts to make a curve as the T-Rex starts making its way towards that plot of garden. The Wormling Dragon starts to bank as it gets away from Arctreon, sees Ebby flying in the air, and it's a winged battle as the Wormling Dragon does a bank and just careens itself into you and is going to try to bite you.
Okay.
Bite it back.
All right, catapult, don't fail me now.
Fail him.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so that is going to be 1d10 of piercing plus a d6 of poison damage.
Okay, so I'm not gonna die, but I'll hurt.
Not gonna die, but owie!
Right.
Maybe because I'm flying. Everybody's gonna sit down for a sec. Like, oh god.
So you're gonna take 10 points of bludgeoning damage plus 5 points of poison damage, 15 altogether. As the Wormling Dragon just banks and you see this beautiful blue glowing bird just get sort of gut checked by this green Wormling Dragon, and they're just rustling into each other, flapping wings going all over as it gets sort of on a good perch on your neck and just bites solidly on your neck, Ebby. Poison starting to drip from the fangs of the green Wormling Dragon. And you two are in suspended combat. Okay. That'll be the dragon's turn. And Ebby, how would you like to respond?
I don't know how to respond, to be honest. Like you said, I'm in suspended combat, so is it still latched on to me?
So yeah, so it's just more description. You two are 10 feet in the air above that section, and you're just in combat.
He's there in front of you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, he's just there in front of you. You can do anything you like.
Okay. How far away Moss is over there?
Moss is currently 20
I'm
feet
15?
up. 20 feet up.
Okay.
On the roof of the tree, the trunk of the tree.
Okay. And he's in the air by 10 feet as well.
Yeah, and he's got an opportunity attack capability. So if you move away, he has an opportunity to hit you as you run away.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna. Eddie's going to Ooh, okay. Let's see if I can do this. I want to make sure I can do this right. I'm not going to mess up. He's a small creature?
Green Wormling Dragon is a medium dragon.
Cool. Okay, so Ebby's just like trying to push off from the bite. He sits back and he looks over, sees the T-Rex, knowing that that's his major focus at this moment, sees everyone else's where they are, and he's like, not yet. And then he just gets his wings and smashes them forward, casting Gust against the Wormling.
Okay.
And so he needs to survive a strength save of 15 or get moved back by 5 feet.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, it's not air bubble moving on objects. The hell to clear this space modified past 10 feet. Yeah. Yep. 5 feet.
So he rolled a 12.
Okay, so he gets knocked back by 5 feet.
Okay. And I believe Gus doesn't make it so he doesn't incur opportunity attacks either.
Cool. And just because he is now just like very fearful of dying, he still is glowing blue, but he's moving now closer. Oh, I can't move myself. Moving closer over to Moss. So he still has sight of the sky, but is landed.
Okay, you're right beside me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, does he take any damage from the gust?
Nope. No damage from the gust. It's just a control.
Okay.
And then where's my bonus action? I don't have it. Okay, no, it's fine.
Sorry, he's pushed 15 feet away, not 5.
Why 15?
Because that's what the spell says. Gust of wind?
It just says gust, and it's a cantrip.
Oh, gust. Sorry, not gust of wind. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. If you want to do 15. Okay, so Abby lands beside Moss and is catches his eyes back at the worm, but decides landing's probably gonna be safer. He looks back at the back up at the sky again, and even though he's in pain, very much a lot of pain, and he realizes he can't do anything yet, but he focuses more onto his wonderful fireflies, and they glow a darker blue.
Moss gets slightly sidetracked because she's like super high on adrenaline right now, and like her kitten eyes go like really wide. She looks like the fireflies, like, and she starts like batting at them. Hi, Abby, how you doing?
I'm not good. I'm not good.
Okay.
Dying, I'm fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, you see, who's under you there? Lucy and Archtron as well. Through the flames, you see this confrontation take hold in the air with Evie, and their beautiful peacock plumage just get fluttered all about from the green wormling dragon, colliding into each other. Big chomp in the neck. Evie, you're able to just throw the dragon in front of you. The huge gust of wind from your wingspan makes it go 5 feet back as you rocket up 20 feet up towards Moss, landing on Lermluch.
Nice job.
Go, Abby!
I'm trying.
I hurt.
Put a little marker on you guys just so I know that you are up top. There. Separate you two. Okay. Cool. Anything else, Abby?
Abby's just gonna sit back because he's just really weak.
Okay. Lucy, you are up. Quincy on deck.
I did some research. Where did I hit the T-Rex with my arrow?
Where?
Uh-huh.
Just like in the ribcage. Like...
Cool. How far is it from me right now?
It's fairly far. Looking at 35
no, that's fine.
feet.
No, that's great. So I have a thing I just discovered.
A thing.
It's called Darkness. And I can cast it on an object of mine, whether I'm holding it or not holding it. I can cast it up to 60 feet away. So I can cast darkness around the object, said arrow in its body, and it creates a 15-foot sphere of unseeable darkness around the creature, and not even the creature with night vision or whatever.
Dark
can
vision.
See in the and with dark vision can see in it, so it would be completely blind to its surroundings and hopefully just running into shit until we catch up to it.
I'm
Nice.
sorry. What is
Stellar.
this?
Just discovered it. I literally, I was like, still like, I'm like, what new things can I do at level 5? I clicked on extras and I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
extras? There's a tab?
Cool.
Kidding,
That's
that's awesome.
what
A cloud of darkness.
Oh
That's
my gosh.
Wild.
Mwah.
so magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration the darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision cannot see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it. And it lasts
Hold
for lasts up to 10 minutes.
Okay. Let me just double check this real
Please
quick.
do. You can fact check me. I just discovered it, so.
It's very appropriate to be like darkness.
It's
president.
he is.
It would have
he-
to
I believe
be
he.
because you are a fighter champion. Fighters don't usually have spells, so this would have to be a
Tiefling? Or a
feature,
feat?
which tieflings don't have that darkness ability. Oh wait.
So, because it's under my spell. for
Tiefling
my
level
character
5
right now.
feature.
Oh my!
It's under my spell, so it's with my
God.
character.
Infernal Legacy. You know the
Tieflings!
Thaumaturgy cantrip at 3rd level, you can cast Hellish Rebuke at 2nd, once per long rest, and at 5th level, you can cast Darkness once per long rest.
Chef's
Just having to click
kiss.
a button, be like, oh.
Chef's kiss.
So that is
Fuck.
a racial trait, yeah. From the specific tiefling race that you chose. On an object you are holding or one that isn't worn or carried.
I want to
Holy
choose the
crap.
arrow
Okay.
that I hit it
Heck
with.
yeah.
Okay.
It's not warding
Then,
off.
then it literally follows the T-Rex. As long as that
Blind
arrow is
that
in its
bitch.
body. And if the T-Rex doesn't know that the darkness is coming from the arrow in its body, then you know.
Let's see what the
Oh,
intelligence
fear
is
work.
on a T-Rex.
Not very.
Does it just spin in
Big
circles
head.
now?
Wow.
Did it learn?
Wow.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah.
-4 to intelligence.
Dumb as fuck. So, okay. Wow, shit. Okay.
How does the fear work with darkness if it can't see anything? Does it just run in a circle?
We'll find out.
It's
Yeah,
either
how
scared of
to
Archeon or
find out.
blind as shit.
I hope for 10 minutes it just gets lost.
Yeah.
But we can see the
10
orb of darkness, so we could
minutes.
follow it if we wanted to.
Oh, that's
And Archeon-
hilarious.
And Archeon could take some pretty epic attacks.
So the
on
thing
it.
is, you guys can't see into it as well.
Correct.
Right. We just see a
So
black
You'll
moth.
just see a black sphere, basically.
But it's only a
Good enough
15
for me.
foot diameter, so we just see this ball of like darkness moving around wherever this T-Rex is stumbling.
This is amazing. I'm here for it. I
We
love
can
it.
hear it though, right? Like we
Oh, yeah.
can't see it, but we can
It
hear
doesn't.
it.
It doesn't block out sound.
All right. I
It's like
mean,
a vacuum of darkness.
still shoot into it.
I'm just gonna throw my axe and hopefully.
See what
someone-
happens.
And that T-Rex is huge, so.
So, okay. Wow. And it has disadvantage on ability checks because it is frightened,
Oh.
while the fear isn't within line of sight.
Okay.
So here's an interesting thing. So the fear
Okay.
condition is based on line of sight, vision specifically. If it sees the source of fear, it is frightened. However, you have just basically blinded it in a pit of darkness. It can no longer see the
Anything.
source of its fear. It doesn't cure the frightened ability, but as long as it's in darkness, it doesn't have an impediment on its ability checks or
Shit.
attack rolls. So it's a bit of a trade-off, but you did a fucking great sneaky thing that I was not privy to.
Worth it.
That's
Good
I
job
literally
there.
decided to look through my new things. I'm like, I've never seen that before.
So glad you did.
That's good.
Absolutely.
As the chaos is erupting around you, Lucy, a little bit of taste of home, merely a couple feet away from you as this building is wreathed in flame. You got your pot shot in. You see the T-Rex starting to run away. You're letting Ebby and Moss kind of do their thing. Archeron's starting to run past the flames. Go, you coming? And you're like, yeah, one moment. Just look at your hand. Look over at the arrow that you put in, kind of gleaming in the sunlight, just like a beacon coming from a reflection from a magnifying glass. You just kind of look at your hand as this black smoke starts to.
I just whisper to myself, "Ooh, that's new."
Ooh.
Let's test this out, shall we? Then you just whip your hand over as this as this T-Rex is just and this orb of darkness just erupts from the rib cage, and the T-Rex is covered in ethereal darkness. This black sphere cloud is just following the T-Rex in a 15-foot radius. Okay.
That was brilliant, Lucifer. Well done.
Very cool.
Yeah. Heavy.
So mark that off. You will not be able to use that again until after a long rest, but very sneaky move. Good job.
Okay. And then for my second action, can I?
So you got one action.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you got 2 attacks, but 1 action.
Got you.
So
that
use your
means
action to cast that spell. So if you have bonus actions or movement, you can do that.
Great. So question for you, sir. How far is it from where I am to like down here to the grass under these root things?
So not that far. You're looking at like a 5-foot drop here.
Oh, great.
So
Yeah,
you can just do a acrobatics check to just kind of vault over.
Cool. So so Lucifer's gonna shout over at Archeon. While in between giggles of just glee of what he just did, he's like, "Mate, I'll meet you down there." And then he does a acrobatics check, and that is a 13 plus 4, so a 17.
Yeah. So you land kind of right here.
So he 100% just does this giant gainer that's unnecessarily cool and just off the bridge backflip and lands on the grass down below.
And then
Not
this,
gonna-
with all of the gnarled roots and everything, this will be difficult terrain.
Cool.
So it'll be half speed, but you can still move through it.
Great. So yeah, I just want to get kind of like over towards these trees here, if possible.
Okay, so let's see.
As much fun as, leaping over fire is, efficiency sometimes.
Understand.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ooh, where did that go? My flame.
Lucifer's just like, battle blood is just like boiling in his own version of glee and joy with this new found skill he just used. I just want to go F with this
So
T-Rex
you're
now.
there.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Nope, you move it. So 5 feet there. What's your full movement? I believe it's
Full movement is
30.
walking is 30 feet.
So you got 25 left, halved. So from there to, so it's 20. So let's see. So let's see. Getting past here, so around 10 feet. So
Can I make it like right here-ish?
So you'll use like around, let's say 15. Sorry, half speed. 10, 5.
Like 12.
Yeah. So like, let's just say it takes you about 15 feet to get to about here.
Cool.
Just give or take. So 5. That leaves you about 20 right there.
Great.
And you got 10 feet left. So you can move your guy 10 feet kind of there or there or there.
Lucy is going to hang out in this area just until Octreon catches up, and because I'm out of actions to attack, just able to kind of keep being in a safe place, but also keep an eye on the dark mob over here. Because without another attack, I can't throw or shoot a bow, so
yeah,
I'll wait in the attack range.
Don't worry,
Alright.
I'll just throw you.
Sounds good. Okay.
That was a fun turn. Goodness gracious.
All right, so that's your go there. Yeah, good move there, my man. The student has become the master.
Oh, there's so many more things for me to learn, but we're making progress.
Pulling off crazy moves like a pro. Okay. So Quincy, you are up now. Moss on deck. Quincy, what would you like to do?
I want to go through this door back here.
All right.
Is it
No
unlocked?
problem. It is not locked.
All right, I'm gonna burst on through here. What do I see on the other side?
Kick that sucker open. You see.
I'm gonna like Fortnite run into the wall kind of thing, where you're kind of like bash into the door, go to the other side.
Okay, so let's see here. So, flickering lanterns illuminate a cluttered workshop filled with soft ambient music produced by bells and chimes. Parts of toys are heaped on the tables, leering dolls' heads, half-built rocking horses, unpainted wooden balls, and the stuffed limbs of soft toys. A stove at the back of the room holds a saucepan of smelting metal. 3 doors exit the workshop, and 2 storefront windows overlook the market outside.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna really have time to explore. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna run straight to the door over here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's not enough to get out to the door. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my action to dash and get to this door and open it up. And looking out, I see a giant black mass out there. Yeah.
So you open this door here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you open the door there. You see this garden, various patches of vegetables and plants. Some unturned mounds of dirt here and here. And yeah, over here you see this black, very dense cloud of darkness moving about.
Okay. Is that the T-Rex?
Moss shouts from the top, yeah!
Liz was just giggling like too much to be able to answer anything.
Bonus action, I'll take Reggie and fire a bolt at it.
Okay, so this will be at disadvantage because it is in darkness that you cannot see.
Sure.
Liz was like, aim towards the center.
That is a 6 on the second, 6 plus 7. Is it 6 plus 7? It is 6 plus... Yeah, 6 plus 7 is 13.
Son of a bitch. Just hits.
Yes!
Wow.
It's 2d8. 5 and a 6. That is 11 points of damage.
Ooh.
I think I hit something.
So anyways, it just started blasting.
Moss is holding limp Abby in her arms right now. Like, Abby, don't go towards the light. Don't do that.
I am the light.
So stay right fucking here.
Okay.
So Quincy, you sort of kick open that door. You see these discarded, what looked like a toy making shop of some kind. Rush towards the other doorway, kick that open. See this large black mass moving through this garden. Is that it there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just goes into the darkness. Just like the sound gets lost for a minute. Like you don't see any light, but you hear the impact as the explosion lifts off.
Got it. All right. Oh,
nice shot.
Right. I want to go ahead. Part of me really wants to find. I want to explore the rest of this place. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do what Abby does. I'm gonna roll for. What does Quincy do? Okay.
I feel like
I'm
you
gonna
have time. Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, and this is the last movement square that I have for the action I chose to dash. I want to crash through this door here. What's passed through this door, like right into here?
So sorry, you used your action to attack and then
I used my action to dash. I used my bonus action for Coco.
Okay.
And so the rest of my movement speed to get to right here.
This door here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So many tabs. So many maps. So you see a staircase that is ascending upward.
Okay. That's it? All right, cool.
Yeah, just right at that door. It's just a winding staircase. You open the door and there's a staircase ascending, just winding around a column.
That's all I can do. That's as far as my movement goes. I'm done.
Okay, sounds good. So after that, we come to Moss, and with Arctreon on deck.
Okay, so I think at this point, Ebby is like limp in my arms right now, so I'm going to
Still glowing though, still glowing.
Still glowing. And I'm trying to convince him to stay here in the light versus going towards a different light. So I think
Jesus.
So I think while like he's in like my arms, I'm looking at him like with a different perspective, because I know that normally he is very passive and not usually in the fray, and he was like targeted a lot during this combat. So I think earlier on, Moss was inspired by Ebby in his ability to be so empathic. So I'm going to take my action and cure wounds Ebby. So and that is with my feat of druidic, like that's the feat that I took at level 3. Let's see.
Will I survive?
We'll find out.
Okay, so that is 8 plus 2, 10. 10 points of healing.
Nice.
Wonderful, thank you.
Okay, so that's my action. So are we technically higher than the wormling right now?
The wormling, yes, the wormling was 10 feet above the ground, and you are 10 feet above it. On that ledge.
So I'm gonna like embrace Ebby and heal him and tell him that I'm proud of him, and that for the first time I truly feel like he has our back, and now I'm gonna have his. So I want to leap for that fucker, and I want to use a key point to do a flurry of blows attack on it. So I want to try and go after the wormling. That's 15 feet, right?
So yeah, so flurry of blows. It's kind of floating suspended in air. That is a melee attack. So
I want to leap.
You would have to run Bruce Lee style, just run at it and try to hit it, and then continue to fall.
If I hit it, will it get bludgeoning damage for me just going after it?
So here, a couple things are gonna happen.
Okay.
One, you'll roll acrobatics athletics to try to jump towards it.
Great.
That'll determine if you make the jump.
Okay.
2, if you make that jump, you'll roll your attack for flurry of blows, hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do that, hit, and then you'll fall afterwards down 10 feet.
Okay.
At which I'll probably have you make another check to see if you land or hit the ground.
Okay. We'll get there. Okay, so acrobatics first, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I want to place Ebby down, and if we're on the roof right now, are there any like gnarled branches around that I can like hide him so he's like partially covered and safe?
Let me think. There's a little bit of cover here. This piece of bark kind of goes over like an arch.
Okay.
So you have like a little bit of like quarter cover if Ebby like kind of hunched down behind there, which will help raise your AC a little bit.
Because I'd like to protect him as much as possible, but this enemy keeps attacking him. So in my mind, like maternal instincts, I'm just like, stay the frick away from my friend. So I want to protect him by propping him by this arch, and then I want to run and dive for this wormling.
Couple things. One, to move somebody is also like an action.
Okay.
So you can either use your action to move a person over here, use your action in a combo of things to try to jump and attack, but you can't really do too much at the same time.
Got it. So I'm just going to talk to Ebby, be like, okay, I'm going to go after it. You okay? You good?
Abby just nods and smiles, looking very like happy at the words that he was just told.
Okay.
Still catching himself up.
There. So I'm going to acrobatics. Okay. Ooh, that's a 16 on the die plus 6. So that's 22?
See.
22. That Tabaxi feline agility. You're fine if I go beat the shit out of this thing, right? Yeah,
You
go
good?
get it.
You good? Okay.
Just on all fours, once again, using your agility, leaping over at the green wormling dragon. So you get like about a 10-foot start, and then woof, lunge over 20 feet altogether. So make your attack roll with the flurry of blows.
Great. So like as I'm like oh, that's a miss. Okay. As I'm leaping, I think like to keep my hands free, I like jump on it and then I wrap my legs around it so that's like around the wingspan. But first one is a 10 and then the other one is 18. Sorry, 16.
Both miss.
What? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just on this. I'm just on this thing.
What is the AC?
So
of
you're
this
not
thing?
on it actually, because
Okay.
you used your action to attack, not to grapple.
Okay.
So this is a running like "Ah!" and going to try to hit it, and using its wings just flaps out of the way. Ah! Just missed it by a hair. Just went a bit too fast. The inertia of your body just
Okay.
not hitting it, and you're about to fall down.
Like my acrobatics are so good, and then it moves all the way. Fuck!
God damn it! Okay.
Save me!
So you're gonna fall 10 feet, which I believe is just per fall damage is D6 per 10 feet, I believe. So you'll take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall kind of on the gnarled bark. As you jump over, try to grab it, and it just darks it away. Shit! And your body just shoulders hit the gnarled bark on the way down.
If I have a reaction, can I use it, or have I done too much?
You technically have a reaction, but does your character have a reaction it can use?
It says slow fall. You can use your reaction when you fall to reduce falling damage by 25.
Yeah.
So I'm
Good
like,
God.
Wow.
and then I just like do a twirl and I just like land on my feet like really pissed. I'm like,
That's hilarious.
fuck you.
Good save. Okay. Right on. They kind of fall. You like miss. You're like, just like this feral cat jumping at a bird. Use its wingspan to fly away. Fuck! You know, fall down. But as you're falling down, one of the roots is kind of like up in an arc as well. And as your shoulder's about to hit it, you just kind of turn your body, your tail latches on, and just flip back up onto it. I'll fucking get you soon. Just staring up at it.
Flying thing. Yeah, so.
All right. So no damage taken. Good job there. Okay. That'll be the end of the third round of combat, which now I'm going to roll to see how much damage the building takes as the fire starts to catch on a bit.
Oh, hot.
Yay.
Hot.
Arson.
Like taking like steps away from the bridge, like, guys, what are we doing?
Oh shoot.
Nah, don't worry about me. I'm just gonna run.
My first flammable.
So I have an HP for the building. It is currently taking fire damage at the start of each combat round. Okay. Oh, fuck. That was a lot.
Oh. Quincy.
Arson.
I feel you feel the same way with me and my darkness. So yeah, we've created chaos.
It's like I did that.
What will it do? We don't know, but it's
You're always lighting things on fire, Quincy.
Am I the
Every
drama?
time
I'm not the
you go to a
drama.
new place, you have to light something on goddamn fire.
Is this flammable?
Find out.
Yes.
You have to go to AA, Arsonist Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Okay. So as
Molotov cocktails to
Yeah.
drink.
The
Yeah,
flames
shots of
are starting to
fireball.
spread across the bridge and making their way towards the base of the dead tree, and the flames are getting a little bit higher as well. Archeon, the flames are kind of coming close towards you. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh,
Let's do it, buddy.
I'm jumping right off the side of this thing to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a side gainer because it's athletics. Oh, wait, it's athletics. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do acrobatics. I'm just going to.
You can do athletics. It's a bit more of a drop because of the riverbed, the dried up riverbed. So that's 10 feet down. So
Okay.
just make a roll there.
Okay. Not 20. Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice.
Totally cool.
I have to show it. Otherwise, it's not going to hold it steady. Hold it steady. That.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
that,
nat
but-
20, I won't let you burn an action for that. You're good.
Oh.
Let's go.
Kill the
Hey,
wyvern.
let's do the thing, buddy.
You being the best DM ever.
You're still all gonna die. No, I'm kidding.
Oh God.
Still gonna die. All right, so I'll flip. All right, and then I'm gonna move. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna move around these roots so I don't get the half damage thing. So
The half speed,
5,
yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yes,
So, prepare yourself. All right, so I am going to do my 2 attacks. First one with the great axe to throw it in.
Okay.
Throw it in. Because
Which
at
is
the end of
like,
my turn,
aim for the
it'll come
center.
back to me.
This will be at disadvantage.
Yes. And I will do my second attack is with the giant glaive, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Which has a reach of 10 feet. So
Yes,
that's
glaives.
great.
Rule.
Thank God we grabbed those giant swords. It's great.
Literally, I was like, we gotta get one. When I saw those frogs have them, I want it.
Ah, don't fail me, shell dice from D&D in a castle. 7 plus 6, my math. That's 13.
That just hits.
Okay,
That's
that'll be
cool.
13 then.
No.
'Cause- yeah, so just that's 13. This one I got 17 plus 16, so that's 21. So
God damn you!
20.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You hit.
3.
Let's go.
Nice.
So yeah, roll damage on the axe.
Age plus 4. That's 12 for the 1 for the great axe.
Okay. Then roll to hit with the glaive.
With the glaive.
That was 12 points of damage. You said.
12 points of damage. Yeah, I got a 1 with the
Ah.
glaive.
Darn.
I got a 1 with the glaive.
Oh.
So technically it'll be
boo.
7. Sorry, but
Yeah. So
I'm
you're
assuming
doing a
that's-
running start as you're just using all of your lion agility to pounce over to this dark cloud that's slowly moving, taking out your giant great axe.
yeah.
Loud roar. Put your hand up. Gets into your hand as you put it on your back. Do a spin, the glaive, and you just do a wild swing. The rage kind of taking your accuracy out of the equation as you just kind of swing wide. Don't make any impact.
Okay, now this is a question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my bonus action to do. Ooh, wait, I should probably decide this.
Because you have extra attack as well, right?
Yes, so that was my 2 attacks.
Okay.
Just the attacks in general. As a bonus action, I can do 2-weapon fighting because now that I had
You're holding both hands of the glaive, though. Glaive's a two-handed weapon.
Yes. Can I put the glaive because like the great axe
Unfortunately.
is okay, so hold on. So the great axe is now
Is it a versatile weapon?
hold on.
Yeah, so the two-weapon fighting mechanic is usually meant to be if you have a one-handed weapon like a short sword or a hand
So it
axe,
gains so
you
it
can
does
use a
gain
two-handed
sorry. It does gain the light and thrown properties. So it's a light weapon now. So it doesn't need to have 2 hands. But if I have the glaive in my hand, then obviously I can't do that. So I will cast Poison Spray.
Ooh.
Radius of
Nice.
10 feet
as a bonus action.
as a bonus action.
Sweet. Okay, so this will also be at it's a save, right?
Constitution of 12.
So
Yes, con of 12. Yes.
And it doesn't see it coming.
It's
No.
it's just a radius.
yeah, I believe I'll have advantage because you can't see. It's like getting disadvantage on attack. I'll have
Okay.
advantage on the save because it's just a giant dark cloud, and you're just kind of spraying it wildly.
Okay.
But because you can't see it coming, does that also give you disadvantage?
It's
So
also
flat
only
roll.
a 15-foot diameter ball.
Deal or no deal?
Oh, I know. We're
Jennings.
throwing all the negotiations at him. Like,
Yes.
Mr. DM.
Let me just double check something really quick.
Jennings, like no pun intended, put a giant hole in this gameplay right now. So it's just like a gray area that we're like,
It's
does this
awesome.
work or doesn't it work?
I am all here for it. Sorry, Aiden, poison spray, is it a cantrip or a spell?
Cantrip. Sorry.
Poison spray, okay.
Cantrip. Because I have the, what is it called? Warlock?
Ooh.
You're a warlock?
Yeah, so I got the magic initiate, which is warlock. So I have 2 cantrips. So I have blade ward, which nobody's using a weapon right now on me. Poison spray, and then I have hellish rebuke.
Hellish
Poison
Rebuke.
spray is an action to use, though.
Well, if you say so, I'm not gonna argue with it. Oh yeah, so it's not in my bonus action. It's just in my 2-weapon fighting, daunting roar, and rage.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
All
just want to
right.
make sure. Because there's things
Right.
like Firebolt and some other cantrips that have like a poisoned attack to it.
Yes. Add 2 points of damage to that last attack, by the way. I forgot I'm still enraging.
12 plus
right,
2, 14.
okay. Gotcha.
Yes. I always like that always last little bit that was like, 2 points. Makes a difference.
It does.
I really have no other bonus actions that I could really do.
You still got a hit on it. Still good. You're in its line of sight if that cloud goes away. So you're
And now
positioning yourself pretty well.
And now we're both pretty close to it to F it up during the duration of this darkness, though. Or do our best, 'cause
Okay.
15
No, I
foot
think that's
ball
it. That's it for me.
Okay. Archeron getting a swing in from the great axe that comes back to your hand, going in with a swipe of the glaive, not making any purchase. It is now T-Rex Scabatha's turn.
Quick question, Archeron, how much damage did you cause with your very, very first hit of the great axe on its tail area?
That is a fantastic question that I
I'm
would
trying to take
love
the
to
notes of
answer
points of
if I
damage.
had the mental capacity to remember. But
I think it was
unfortunately, I
11.
have the memory of a goldfish.
I believe it was 16 points. of damage.
Cool, I'm just taking notes.
And on top of that last one, that was a 14.
So yeah, it was 18 altogether.
I can't believe this wormling has a higher AC than a freaking T-Rex.
T-Rexes are like their skin is
Tanky?
like a lizard, right? So they're like pretty thin, but dragons have like dragon scales, armored bits along their skin and their wing
Got it.
flaps. So yeah, they're a bit more.
Oh no, Moss is just salty. She's just on this group, just really salty about it. Just like
bullshit.
really
So
though,
as-
sure.
So Abby openly apologized for summoning a worser boss than the
Okay,
witch.
so Archeon.
Low key.
Like,
Yes. Hit me, I dare you.
As the T-Rex, now in this garden area, still blinded by the ethereal darkness that is cast by Lucifer, you're hearing the slashes of your impacts being made, the roars of pain. I just made a fairly weirdly high intelligence roll, even with the minus. The pain is a bit too much to bear as Abatha roars out, "The Onins of the past! Claim the last one of your kind and save me!"
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Loud roar echoes throughout the garden here. You start to see
Oh, this is not good. Zombie Leonis?
the various shrubbery and plants start to. A skeletal hand start to come out of the dirt as multiple ragged and awful looking skeletons start
That's
to creep
cheating.
out of the garden with
How can she talk as a
tattered-
T-Rex?
polymorph, and I
Magic.
rolled a high intelligence check.
Oh no.
So yeah, this is part of the of being the headquarters of the Hag. They have tricks up their sleeve. So yeah, so a bunch of the skeletons start to move through the dirt, and you just see discarded bits of old material ripped and shredded from ancient Leonins past. Some of the maw and skeletal works that look like large cats start to make their way out. And I'm gonna roll initiative for the skeletons.
Lucifer looks at the skeletons like, Octron, anybody you know?
Ooh.
I think
Too
Moss
soon.
Moss is a lot more like shocked at this, and she just kind of like clocks Artron, who's like how far are you? You're forever away.
I'm a
Yo.
ways away.
Yeah,
I
you're
could not-
25.
I could not even do this if I tried.
No,
You got like 320s in there, I swear to God.
it's okay. Use them up for initiative.
1.
Is it a 1 and a 1?
Two nat ones on
Shut
initiative.
Wow.
up.
I just like cracked
Wow.
my knuckles like
It's goblin time. Well, son of yeah. So, okay.
Dice, what was that roll for?
That was for the skeletons to join the initiative, and they are at dead last.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think at this point, Moss is just kind of like looking for Artreon to make sure that he's okay, because seeing all these undead Lionels or skeletons of them would definitely trigger her if she saw undead tabaxi. So I think like she's like looking for her companions, just like, are they okay? This is psychic damage.
Well, death is no stranger to a Leonin, but it's definitely a shock. Cause like we are so
Death is one
far.
thing. Undead?
Well, yeah.
And the thing is, as far as like mechanics go, T-Rex, tiny little arms, can't reach the goddamn arrow if it wanted to.
I know, which is great.
Well, because my thought is it also doesn't know that that's where the darkness is coming from.
It's dumb as fuck. I rolled an intelligence check to see. It just goes, but it was able to call it for help.
Scan
Okay,
with it, dumbest book.
so it's gonna use its action for that.
Okay.
Damn. I can't see. It knows you're nearby because you got hit with a freaking axe,
Right.
but it can't.
Octron, we should keep moving around it as well. So it doesn't lock down where we are.
Ooh, it also
I
has
would love
a
that.
10-foot reach. You know what? You're gonna attack at disadvantage. So will I. Okay. Fuck it. All right, here we go. 2 attacks. One with the bite, one with the tail to Arctreon. Ha! Son of 15 to hit?
No, sir.
Well, that was the bite. Let's see what the tail does.
Come on, buddy.
23 to hit.
Ah, well, obviously, yeah.
Okay. Fucking. Woo! All right.
Is that a disadvantage?
That was disadvantage.
What do you get? What do you get for the first roll?
A 5.
At disadvantage, you have to take the smaller roll.
The lesser one, yeah.
Jennings, I can see the confusion on your face.
The 23
That would
is the-
indicate that its modifier to hit, Jennings, is very high.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah,
Plus
that's why Jennings.
18.
T-Rex.
Oh!
So, Archeon,
Hit me.
as that roar kind of gets elated, you start to see the skeletons of Leonid's past come out of the unturned ground. You're just distracted for a split second in that blind-filled rage. You're like, what the hell? And then out of the darkness, a large tail, boom, just smacks you in the face like a giant metal beam of impact. And you're going to take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Half damage because the
God
rage.
damn it.
Yay.
So call it 11.
Yep.
I
11
also had plus 14 temp points, by the way. So I am only 3 hit points of damage underneath my max.
Oh, that for a drop of blood.
Oh, that for a drop of blood.
All right, so you just take the tail impact and you're just right back into what you're trying
I'm
to
higher rage now. Now
Yeah.
I'm even more angry.
do. Okay, that'll be its action to hit. As far as movement, whoops, I keep hitting the share button. I'm gonna roll a d4 and try to move. It'll determine which way I go. Let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3 it is. Since it cannot see you, Archeon, it is moving towards you.
Uh-oh.
But it is just barreling through.
Does it run over any of the skeletons?
No, it's running this way.
No, skeletons are
Running
far
down
away.
towards me. If it moves past me, do I get an opportunity attack? Or is it going to, like, try to trample me almost?
You will get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Because it is just running with this darkness in its head.
She's a runner. She's a track star. The
So yeah,
darkness.
make your opportunity attack.
Oh my god.
Heck yeah.
Run into the fire.
18 plus 8.
Just like I
18,
planned.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Jesus. Yep, that is.
1d12 plus 4. 10, so that'll be 16 hit points of damage.
16.
And it whooting, comes back to my hand. As it like tramples past me, I dodge out of the way, unclip the axe.
Oh, was it at
Roll the
disadvantage
great-
though?
Was that at disadvantage? Oh, I'd have to roll again.
You got this.
It was 13 plus 7. So 21. Wait, no,
Dirty 20.
30-20.
Okay, so yeah, that does hit. As the big black cloud will go through you. Another random hit. Another slash of impact from your weapon. Another loud roar emits as trails of blood is now being peppered throughout all of the garden here from
You're
the
not
dinosaur.
going to get anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tink.
How many points of damage was that on the T-Rex?
16.
Sweet.
Cleaving.
Okay. After that, we let's see. Archer, that's your go. Oh no, sorry, that was the T-Rex. The dragon is up next with moss below it. It's gonna try to see if it gets its breath weapon back. But you have pissed it off. So it doesn't have its breath weapon, but it's going to fly down above you. So it'll still be, let me see how long that reach is. 5 feet. So yeah, it's kind of 5 feet above you. It's going in for a bite as you try to attack it, go down the root, dives down and is trying to bite on your neck. Okay. Oh, which D20 to use? Yeah!
Magic having options.
16 to hit.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Agile Parry says that if you make an unarmed strike as part of your attack action on your last turn while holding a Kensei weapon, you gain a +2 bonus to AC at the start of my next turn. Does that count from last time since I did Flurry of Blows or not?
Sorry, say that again.
It's okay. Agile Parry is a special trait of mine that if I make an unarmed strike during my turn on using the attack action, instead of using a Kensei weapon, so while I'm holding one, I use the unarmed strike, I get a +2 bonus AC until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, if you didn't use the weapon, you used your hands.
That misses.
Okay.
Cool.
There you go. So as it comes down, you've got your Kensei weapon here, but you went and tried to hit it with your hands, go on the roots, you see it dive down, goes down, you take your bow staff and just spin it around like a helicopter, starts to back away, it's like, fuck off! Just, okay.
How do you like that? Huh?
Yeah.
Miss!
So yeah, miss. Okay.
Yay!
That is the dragon's turn. Ebby, you're up. Lucy on deck.
Wonderful. Okay, so so Ebby is sitting down where Moss left and still touched by the words that she shared with him. Feeling a bit stronger from the heal, he looks over the edge to see the corpses and the giant black mass ends where the dragon is. He takes a breath and just holds his hand out forward, and his 5 fireflies float in front of him, and he looks at them and says, "It's in a weak voice. It's time for you to fly."
Oh,
Except you, and holds on to the the middle one of the 5. Ebby's colors have faded entirely from him, and the fireflies have turned black, and they shoot up into the sky, leaving a blue trail that looks like a lightning bolt.
Ooh.
The clouds above the area around them in 120 feet radius turn black.
Okay.
Sparks ignite the sky as he casts Call Lightning.
Yes! He just turns into Thor all of a sudden.
So the whole so I was measuring this whole time, planning to do this right. So everything is dark around in the sky above
Centered
him.
on you?
No, like for basically 120 feet. So from what I've done is it's like 120 feet is like
Jesus, that's the entire area.
Yeah.
What spells did you choose?
Spells he's holding out on us.
Abby can fight. He just chooses not to. And so it was Moss's words that made him do this.
Abby's just a god in disguise. We just don't know. You know, it's just...
So Abby's still holding on to the one firefly that's black in his hand.
Fuck it up. 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 Let's go.
He sits up. He's like, I may die, but I'm not gonna go down easy.
Ooh, yes.
And then he looks towards the dark. His head snaps and looks towards the dark mark, which he is supposing is the Tyrannosaurus, and raises his other hand and hits the ground, and a bolt, several form into one and slam into the dark right in the middle, causing a bunch of lightning damage in a 5-foot area from the mark out.
Absolutely.
I just want immigrant songs playing in the background, like Thor coming down from Ragnarok. Like it would just be beautiful.
I don't know why, but because it's see, I'm picturing if I only could make a deal with God. I'm picturing right now.
I
That's
wish
it.
copyright
Slow motion.
infringement wasn't a thing.
I know, I
That
know.
would definitely be playing.
Oh yeah.
Just like we're in the castle and I was just using all of the songs I wanted to do it. Okay, so holy crap. Okay, so
This is just phase 1, by the way.
So dexterity saving throw
Of 15.
of 15.
But the
Boy,
T-Rex
okay.
can't see already.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make this at advantage because technically you can't see the T-Rex, but
Oh, true.
we'll see. What's the DC?
15, is that 15? The dex save of 15?
Yeah, it'll
Right?
say DC on your. It should say on your spell thing on the. On your sheet.
How much damage I do?
No, the
One's
DC for the roll. It should be a dex save on your spell thing.
15.
14.
Let's go.
Let's
By
go.
1.
Congratulations, you now take
Third.
Oh.
3 d10s of damage.
Yes, congratulations.
All tens. All tens.
Yeah, roll that damage.
Do it. Let's go. Come on.
You take 15 points of damage.
Cool.
Nice.
15
Average.
points of thunder damage. Okay.
Thunder.
That's why I was asking what the weather was like, because it'd be more if it was already stormy.
Ooh, imagine that.
I'm dying a little 1 second.
No problem.
Water.
Okay, so everything Shane just described happens as Ebby almost lifts himself up, not even using their wings to levitate into the air. As the colorations around them start to change in that darker tone, you just see them being levitated up, staring off in the sky. Their pupils go bright white as wisps of electricity start to as the clouds above you that's been partly cloudy, a lot of sky coming through, lots of rays of sunshine. Those on the ground just start to see this shadow just slowly form above your heads as you're like, what the F? And you look up and this dark storm cloud starts to just emanate out of nowhere and then spread throughout the entirety of this entire area. Archeron, you being fairly close to the T-Rex as it kind of whisks by you, as you've got that slash on it, you hear the rumbling of thunder, the dark clouds around you. What the F? And you start to look over and see Ebby floating in midair as streaks of lightning start to come off their person. Then all of a sudden, you just see this black cloud start to in the distance. Boom! Just streaks of lightning careen into the T-Rex. As little bits of light can barely escape the ethereal darkness. But it's there, everyone, that we gotta take our first break. That note, holy jeez, what a battle. This is going far beyond my expectations. You guys are pulling out all the stops. We're gonna take a quick 5-10 minute break here, everybody, just so we can stretch the legs, refill the drinks, Shane can get some oxygen, and we will be right back. And we're back. Thank you all. Let's take a little break there, stretch the legs, refill the drinks, and all that fun stuff. But we're back, diving back in to the chaos. Let's go. Ebby here just released a massive storm cloud doing a bunch of electrical hits to our darkened, blinded T-Rex hag here. So good job there. We're gonna keep going here, see where this fight leads us. Lucy.
Oh, it's still my turn.
Oh, it is. Oh, sorry. I thought that would be the end of it. No, go
Wait,
for it.
there's more.
Well, wait.
Oh, wait.
There's more.
My apologies, sir.
Okay. So I just want to measure to make sure that I'm okay with this. I'm not breaking anything. Cool. So, okay, so see where the tip is right here? That's where I want the thing to go that I'm going to do, okay?
Thing, okay. So you use your action for call lightning?
This is
Using-
bonus.
Bonus action, okay.
Yeah. So, so Evie looks at his little firefly that is black, and it says, "Now it's your turn," and it shimmers to white and rainbow and all forms of sparkle goodness, and flies itself to that point and forms into a spectral unicorn.
Oh.
It is my totem.
Your totem.
Okay.
Abby remembers
you
the
wanna-
story. So
Sorry.
yeah, I will happily will explain it. So Abby's choosing to use his unicorn spirit totem because one of it's what it does, but also as a spit in the face to our Tyrannosaurus meanie. And so what this does is the unicorn spirit lands its protection to those nearby. You and your allies gain advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. In addition, if you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores HP to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of my choice in the aura also regains hit points equal to my level.
Oh my gosh.
Good God.
Oh my gosh.
Fair and balanced.
God damn. Okay. So let's see. Let's take the spectral horse right here. Right around there.
As long as I'm within 30 feet, I'm happy.
Okay. And what's the radius of the spectral horse?
30 feet from its location out.
Nice.
Good
Oh
lord.
my goodness.
Nice. So we have advantage on
So you
creatures that are in
have
the area.
on all ability checks made on
Ability checks.
made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura.
So detect creatures. So not just all ability checks outright. If there's a spell that's trying to, like, you go invisible and someone's trying to see invisibility, you'll get an advantage on that check about detecting people. Okay.
Yeah.
And then how's the healing work again?
So the healing is if I use any of my slots for healing, I also can heal as many people as I want of my choice. With my level.
Within the aura or outside?
In or out.
Jesus.
Dang.
So when you heal yourself, you can heal your party members 5 extra points each.
Yeah. So if I heal myself, all of them get healed by 5.
Damn.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So yeah, after that call,
Abby
lightning
finally heals the
passes down
tea.
T-Rex. You can see Abby put out their winged fingers as a firefly leaves the palm of their hand from that black sort of dark coloration as it looms forward, becomes a bright beacon of light, and then suddenly just illuminates bright and becomes this ethereal unicorn. Drops on the ground, and the radiant light just beaming on all of you just brings this vitality to you that you didn't have before.
Yes.
Holy crud. Everyone's doing their stuff. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Every smiles, still knowing that he may not make it to his next round, but at least he's trying.
Sounds good. All right, Abby, good job there. Lucy, you are up with Quincy on deck.
Got it.
So Lucy has to stop himself from staring at Abby and just like wipe a thing of drool away because of how cool the friggin' lightning strike was.
And you've got an army of skeletons close by as well.
Magnificent. The skeletons are not even in his mind because of the things that he just perceived. Or she can't even speak English at the moment.
Skeletons.
Gobsmacked.
Gobsmacked, indeed. So he's got Archeon nearby. The zombies are back there. Lucifer looks over to Archeon real quick and says, Zombies are T-Rex.
Or the dragon, or the wyvern, please.
I'm going for the T-Rex.
Grand. That's all I need to hear. Okay, cool. So T-Rex is over here. Also, quick question because it's important. The darkness lasts 10 minutes. At this point, how much longer does darkness last?
Each round of combat is 1 minute. And I believe since you've done it, it's been only 2.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
1 minute or 6 seconds?
1 round of combat? No, each turn is 6 seconds. 1 round of combat is a minute, I believe.
Oh, so this
Oh
is
no,
like an
1 round
anime.
is 6 seconds. Never mind, it lasts
I
forever.
was like, it's like 100 rounds.
Oh, so this is
Sorry,
like an anime.
my bad.
So you guys are telling me there's like an
10
anime
rounds
where-
is a minute. There you go. Yeah,
So
so it's gonna last a bloody long time.
Yeah.
So
It
what
ain't
I'm
going
hearing
away.
is-
You're
what I'm
fine.
hearing is this fight with the
Yeah.
The entire
Hunter-
season of Dragon Ball Z for Go.
So Lucifer's gonna do something a little bit risky, but he's going to, if I have the movement ability, Lucifer's gonna go. His rapier is what, 3 feet maybe?
It's got a 5 feet reach.
Okay.
So it's close combat. You have to be right up against a person.
No, exactly. That's exactly what I'm kind of planning here.
Yeah.
So Lucifer wants to use his 2 attacks, and what he'd like to do to try to hopefully not give his location away to the T-Rex is, if it's possible, he'd like to run by one, almost kind of like dive through the darkness, like high above, to try to slice once at it, and then kind of like as he lands, use the momentum to fire back and try to go like one more time.
So you want to run into the darkness, jump over the T-Rex, hit it on the way in, and hit it on the way out.
Correct, because I'm gonna attempt to not run into it with my body, assuming that that arrow is still in the middle space somewhere.
Yeah.
And just make 2 strikes at it and hope that at least one of them lands.
Whew, okay.
Sorry, that was a mouthful.
So
I could just see Lucifer. Ah!
Like Drax, like
Getting inside of.
So
Literally
many
just
cool
like,
things have happened. He's like, Lucifer doesn't really rage, but
like
wants
this
to
is
use
his
his, like-
version of raging.
yeah.
crazy ballerina rapier skills.
Looking for small bits of approval from Arctreon.
I'm cool, right?
I always make sure I'm pretty cool to the new guy.
Okay, let me just see here. I believe your movement
It's
It's
30
already-
altogether.
30 feet. So from where you are, it's around 20 feet to where the T-Rex is, and yeah, 30 feet you would just land on the other side. So you'll do a running start.
Mm-hmm.
You roll acrobatics or athletics to attempt to jump over. If you fail the DC, you're gonna smack into the side of the T-Rex and be stunted sort of beside it. You won't make it to the other side, but you can still hack away at it at disadvantage where you are.
So I rolled athletics, and that's a 12 plus 6, so 18.
Yeah, so yeah, you'll be able to leap over the T-Rex
Okay.
here. And since you're just going in a straight line, you won't like end up one way or the other. You'll go directly across from it. So no worries there. And yeah, so make your 2 attacks.
Okay, so rapier. Okay, 12 plus 6 is 18.
That hits. Make a second attack.
Do you need me to roll the damage after?
Sure, yeah. Let's track it as we go. So,
Okay, cool.
so roll the damage for the first hit.
That is, so that's going to be a D8, which is right here. That's why I organized them today. Oh my god, let's go! 8 plus 5. So,
Nice.
13.
Just hits. Roll damage again.
Oh, so that was the damage for the first one.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was a hit.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so 13 points of damage. Okay, so roll to hit for the second one.
Okay, come on, baby. Oh god, that's all right. So it's a 2 plus 6, so an 8. So it's probably not.
So
gonna
that
hit.
one will miss.
That's okay.
But still, you did make purchase with the T-Rex. As and so the rest of you just see Lucifer just a running start as they just jettison themselves into the dark cloud, take the rapier out, and just like a ballerina, a la sort of Star Wars-esque leap and bounds, slashing on one part of the dinosaur, slashing on the other, doing a backflip, skidding into the dirt and the ground, landing on the other side. The dinosaur roaring in pain as it's just being onslaught by great axe attacks, lightning attacks, sword attacks, just getting the onslaught from you guys. Even in a pit of darkness, using your expert skill to still make those attacks matter.
Go off, King.
Expert level combat going on right now. Anything else you'd like to do, Lucy?
So
2 attacks there. You can have bonus actions if you got it.
Bonus actions is wait. So
Wait.
so bonus
No, wait.
actions I have 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah.
And I have second wind, which is once per short rest. You can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 5 HP.
True. Have you been hit though?
Yes. So I got hit by the poison. So I went from
Right. So you could try to heal yourself if you like.
because I went from 39 to 28.
Yeah.
Still pretty alright.
Nice.
Because 2 weapon fighting would have meant I would have had to use my 2 hand axes, right?
Correct. So you would have had your rapier in one hand and 2 weapon fighting when thrown them
So
away.
yeah, so I think I'll use that bonus action for the second wind then.
Okay.
And that's a 1d10. This one. 1 plus 5 is 6. That's cool.
All right. So
Take it.
it all matters.
Lucifer's new to this magic stuff. Oh, that's cool by me. So I'm back to 34 hit points.
34 hit points. Okay. So as you 2 slashes of the rapier, skid on the ground. Just taking a minute to just kind of gain your breath back as the dinosaur wails in pain. You see bits of the tail kind of whisk out the dark cloud and go back in. Bit of the head kind of protrudes partway through the dark cloud, goes back in. Just stealing yourself. You got a job to do, and you're focusing on the source of all this chaos. Okay. After that, Quincy, you are up. Moss on deck.
All right, hearing the Tyrannosaurus outside kind of lumber and all the chaos that happened, instead of going further into the tree, Quincy's gonna go ahead and move 20 feet back to the door, look out and see what happened. See the now 8 skeletons. Like, oh god. I'll go ahead and take Firebolt and shoot one of them. I'll go ahead and shoot the one that's off by himself to the right there.
All right, make your shot.
In my mind, I'm thinking, they sprout from the snow like daisies.
Like daisies. All right, that's horrible. That's a 10.
Oh, miss, my dude.
All right, so bonus action, we'll shoot with Coco.
Okay.
That's a 16 plus 7, 23.
Hell yeah, that hits.
So that'll definitely go, and that's 2d8. 10, and it's pushed back 5 feet.
Ooh.
Okay.
10 force damage. Yep. And it'll be like, oh, shoot. I'm gonna go ahead and back up 10 feet and just kind of like have it pointed at the door, just like hide behind the table, kind of thing. Just I'll be there.
Okay, no problem. So you go up, take 2 shots wild with your spell combined with Coco. Just hearing the roars again as you look up the stairs. It's like, oh shit! You kind of go back, hearing that roar, and the skeletons starting to sprout from the ground. Open the doors. Son of a bam, 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 bam! Just gonna shoot wildly as they're all getting up from the ground. Look over the one by themselves. Arms get flayed off of their body. Bits of bone fall to the ground. They're almost broken apart, but just hanging on by a thread. That's all they have is their legs to stand on. hands start creeping back towards you.
And I just get back in there like, oh, shoot. No.
I'm not buying it.
All right, Quincy, that's your go. Moss, you are up.
Okay, so that stupid dragon. How high is
It's
it from
right
me?
above you.
5 feet or
It's
10
within-
feet?
Yeah, melee combat range.
I'm going to do 2 attacks on it with my glaive.
All right, here we go.
Sledge feet. Okay. Come on, dice. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
I believe.
Ooh, 19 on the die. Plus 2, 21.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that's the first one. Or you want me
Yeah,
to roll
roll.
damage first?
Roll to hit the second just to see.
Okay. Nope, that's a 12.
Okay, yeah, so hits once, roll damage for that.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so that's 6 slashing damage with the glaive. And then I had a bonus action. I know I did.
You've got a lot of
There
key
it
points
was.
left to use.
I know, but I want to use them on the Tyrannosaurus bitch.
Ah,
I mean, the faster this thing gets dead,
The safer Abby is.
the safer.
Okay, so question. Kensei shot. You can use a bonus action on your turn to make a ranged attack with a Kensei weapon, but the Kensei weapon already has to be like considered a ranged weapon, right? Or can I throw my glaive?
If it's throwable, it becomes a ranged weapon. It'll have these stats on it, but you are like right here, so you won't be able
Okay.
to throw it.
Okay.
A disadvantage, but
Got it. Okay. Then I guess I'm gonna make another flurry of blows attack. Another key point.
okay. Get 2 more
Okay.
attacks with the hands. Registered weapons.
I know. it's just-
Rated E for everyone.
Yeah.
His hands are ready to eat.
Okay, 19 on the die again. That is 25.
That'll hit. Roll the hit again.
That is a dirty 20.
Both hit.
Yes. Okay.
Just it, man.
Okay.
Those are fun.
I saw exploding heart.
Okay. 10 plus 6, 16 damage.
Nice.
Altogether.
Yes, because 5, 5 plus 3, 3.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This
So-
thing is fucking hurt.
Okay, so I stab into it, and I'm just like you pissing me off. So then I think what I do is that I then like bound up like from my feet, but then also using like my glaive, I take it out, but I also like use it to hoist myself up. Sheath my glaive, and I just like start attacking its back, like trying to get it so that it just starts falling from the sky. Like I'm aiming for the shoulder blades. I'm like, so
Yeah, so you
am
do
I
that.
on it then?
No,
if
you
not-
go back down, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hoist myself up with the glaive, and I'm gonna start going for the chest cavity.
Okay. So yeah, you see it kind of flapping above you, tried to do the poison spray, didn't work, tried to go for a bite, you're able to deflect it with your Kensai weapon. Hit it right in the gut. Blood and poison spray is just pouring out of the green
I see an
worm.
opening.
You brush it with your glaive, opening up the belly even more as bits of intestine and blood and guts start to pour down, rain on you. It's smattering on your fur.
We will
You use the
feast
bottom of the
tonight.
Kensai to pump yourself up as the wormling dragon is having a hard time keeping itself airborne, getting on its back, claws out, scratching, clawing, making giant gashes in the back. Then you start to rip at the thin layer of skin that connects the wingspan, making ripples and flayed skin flapping about. It is like barely hanging on for dear life. It's severely damaged. Blood all over. It's barely hovering around the ground. You have it in your grasp.
Okay. That is it. I don't have any reactions for any more attacks. So then I'm just, and that's it.
Okay. Whew. Good turn there, Moss. All right. Now we go to the skeletons, who the last thing they saw was Quincy.
I figured.
So we're
Not
gonna
the fact
do.
that there's a Leonin right here.
won't be all of them. but reactionary are definitely these skeletons' MO.
Yeah, go after the little half elf inside the tree. She was fine.
Duck
Nobody.
under a table.
Start banging the door. Quincy's like, I'm not here.
No one's home.
No solicitors.
I'm not buying it. Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
The one skeleton that you almost obliterated just comes through the door. With half mangled body,
Oh, he get that far? Oh my gosh.
30 feet of movement.
Woo! All right, fine, sure. Yes, come within thunder range.
Thunder wave.
It's always funny to think that there's like goblin creatures in the front of this building. Like, what is going on back there?
The tree house is rocking. Don't come and knock.
It's on fire. There's like T-Rex roaring, a Leonin roaring, lightning bolt coming down. They're like, is everything okay? Should we check
It's a
on her?"
Tuesday.
Oh my god.
The
I don't
lady
get
is
paid
angry
enough for
again.
this.
Kind of getting that mentality. It's hard to be very loyal when all your workers are prisoners.
Yeah. God, the hours here suck.
Yeah. The benefits.
The pay. Whack.
Her Majesty's always pissed.
Also whack.
The hours, whack. The pay, whack. No mead, whack.
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 I agree.
My head's a
What
giant
are
candy
we?
apple. Whack.
Last episode, you guys just talking about eating this guy's head. I'm
And I was
like,
just
what?
like,
Sorry.
Abby's have to just
Abby's
cannibalize
like,
him.
yeah, like we don't have to kill him. We just have to like eat
A
all
little
of
bit.
him.
Listen,
What if
I
we
was in for
harvest
this.
them? Well, it was Abby did say to harvest them too, didn't he? Right?
Yeah, you did.
That's what cannibals call what they do too.
Hey, I was just harvesting other humans.
Harvest Day. Harvest Day. What's that? It's our version of Purge.
Okay,
Oh.
so Quincy.
Yo.
Oh my god.
So these skeletons, so you just kind of barricade yourself into this room, like, zombies! Zombies! Go behind that table, and then the door kind of hangs there and sounds for a minute, and then three
Well,
skeletons
heck.
start to make their way. This one severely damaged.
Sure.
Only a couple of its limbs still intact. These two, though, fully intact, come
Fresh.
toward you. So this will be 3 skeletons coming at you.
Cool.
So here we go. First one is a 15.
I am. Where is that? I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, shield. So that'll. Yep, that'll block it.
Okay.
That'll miss.
And another one's gonna hit you with a short sword in its hand. 16.
That'll also miss. My AC
Wow.
17. Just for
Okay.
this round.
Yeah.
Third one with the short bow. Lower.
Cool.
All 3 miss as the skeleton goes towards you. One kind of has like a little scabbard of short sword on its and that's like this loose belt on its skeletal frame. The third one with a couple arrows still stuck in its back with a loose like bow. Reaps towards you like They just all going for a slash, kind of all at the same time. 2 short swords come at you. 1 longbow comes at you. All ricochet and block as it hits you back a second. Just stare at them. Good job, my dude. No attacks taken. Okay.
Oh. I'm
But on
squishy.
the other side here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeletons obeying Scaveth's command and going straight for the last Leonin of Prismir. So you're gonna have 5 attacks come at you, buddy.
Hit me.
You got it, buddy.
All right. First one's going to be a short sword, and then the other 4 will be short bows.
Okay.
14.
Miss.
18.
Hits.
Miss. Dirty 20.
Ooh. So 2 hits.
Miss. 3 misses, 2 hits. 2 with
Nice.
the short bows. So this will be.
And at half damage.
That's correct. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Barbarians.
Barbarians, man.
So 11 reduced to half to 5 points of piercing damage.
An arrow just sinks into my shoulder. I'm like, like start picking my teeth. And just like,
Lucy's like,
so 6 points.
Lucy's like, keep those arrows from me.
Oh, just leave it in. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, bud.
The blood starts going. You're like, wait, I'm gonna cover that.
I go back to the skeleton here. Hold this.
So yeah, you see the skeleton start to creep out of the ground. One just rushes at you. You're still on your rageful presence there, looking over to the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and you look over the skeleton. Goes in for an overhand strike. You just grab the blade with your one hand. The other skeletons kind of get in position. 4 arrows come at you. You're not even making like big strides, just moving your body in slight area, so just slightly misses. Then 2 just into your shoulder, but it's covered by that armament that you have, so it kind of sinks in, but just kind of impacts. And then you're about to, like, you're holding the blade with one hand, you're like, about to rip him out. Lucy in the distance, can you please hold on to those arrows for me? You're like,
Oh, okay.
Fine. Just kick the skeleton off you. So yeah, minimal damage taken. Okay.
Cool.
Coming back to the top of our 4th round of combat, I will now roll to see how far our little fire here spreads.
I'm safe.
I am not.
Are you?
Uh-oh. I forgot to move, guys. I forgot to move.
Yeah, you did.
I'm highly flammable. I'm foey.
Oh my god. Okay.
I like scramble up onto the wormling to get out of the fire. Oh yay, it's going down. Okay, no. Oh.
Wait.
Attaboy, Quincy.
I mean,
My legacy.
It
It
is
is,
like
yeah.
starting
is a
to
trail of
spread
arson.
towards the top of Lurmluch as it's starting to cover the bridge fairly entirely. Moss, you're definitely feeling the heat of the flames as you're starting to get in that area of effect.
Okay.
Same with you, Abby, floating there, controlling the storm. Although the coldness of the winds and the lightning streaking out of your eyes, you start to feel that intense heat approaching you as well. Moss, I will have you make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
to see if the flames catch you.
Okay. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Whoop,
How
there.
how tall is Loomlurch?
When you're on the roof, 20 feet up.
20 feet up, and the flames, how high would they be? An additional like 10 feet?
They're
high?
just like crawling towards you like a house catching on fire. So they're slowly approaching you.
So if I was 10 feet up, would I be safe?
You've seen the flames kind of rise up, much like when a house catches on fire, the flames trail pretty high.
Okay.
So you'd have to get
Higher.
a bit farther up than that.
All right.
I got a 14.
Ooh, all right. So yeah, the flames are coming towards you. Oh fuck! You kind of put the Wormling Dragon in place where the flames are going.
And I think I'm calling out to Artron. I'm roasting us dinner
I approve of this roast.
for once. Perfect.
So you're good there.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Top of the round. Arctreon. How many more rounds do you have on your rage?
Let's find out. 10 rounds.
Okay, still good to go.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. So
You got skeleton in front of you. The Tyrannosaurus Rex engaged with Lucy.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm wondering if I should just risk the opportunity attack and just dash over the Tyrannosaurus Rex and just get like 3 full swings in.
I mean, if you're in a rage and you take half damage, go for it. You have 1 zombie on you versus eventually 5. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
right. You're absolutely right. I will be over here. Hit me. I dare you.
Ah!
All right.
Get that opportunity.
Skeleton going for an attack.
Yay, violence.
Nope.
Bye-bye. I like literally booted off, being like, ugh.
Yeah. Holding its
Spartan
blade, you just
kick.
kicking its rib cage. A few crack fall to the ground. And just falls back as you run over.
Yes.
There's a reason I'm the last Leonin.
It's a good moniker. I do like it. Automatopoeia.
All right. I also had realized that my great axe actually has now a normal range of 20 feet and a throwing range of 60 feet.
Okay.
Ooh.
I read that incorrectly the first time, so I don't have to be dead nuts right in front of it. I can
Dead
actually
nuts.
Don't gotta be dead nuts.
I gotta be
be
just-
dead.
These nuts. Sorry.
All right, let's get it. All right, so I will. So my 2 attacks per action. I'll use my bonus action for the 2 weapon fighting, but I will have, yeah. So I'll throw the great axe basically, or swing the great axe 3 times.
All right. Disadvantage.
Yes. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was a 14 higher, so that 12 misses?
12 just misses.
Just not 20.
Nice.
But it's disadvantage.
No.
Wow.
Disadvantage 18 plus 7.
That'll hit.
So
That-
yes.
boy.
That's pretty good.
And then
So
Yeah.
you run up to the T-Rex again, throwing wildly into the abyss, the darkness
Yeah.
of this.
I'm
sphere.
not throwing it. Sorry, I'm just swinging it.
Oh,
just
you're swinging it.
Yeah, it has a normal range now of 20 feet, so the axe is now larger?
Wait, how is the axe getting larger?
I don't. It just says the weapon that I'm choosing now has a normal range of 20 feet now and a throwing range.
So okay, so you're looking at that wrong, I believe. If you're looking at the range, it says 20/60.
No,
you
no.
can throw it within 20 feet normally, and if you want to throw it 60 feet, it's at disadvantage. You don't have a 20-foot range of the axe itself.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm just right here then. I'm up close
Okay.
to doing it.
So that's still all good. So you're kind of going
Okay.
for the one swing. You swing wildly, make no purchase, swing again, hit it right in the center chest.
And then the first roll for the last one was 15, so only hoping it's a little bit higher. 13 plus 7.
For damage.
No, for that 3rd attack that I was doing.
Oh,
So
for the
13,
2 weapon fighting.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20, net dirty 20.
To hit, okay.
Yep. So 2 hits.
So do damage for the axe first.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for the first swing.
Okay.
And that second one is, it's a 1. So that'll be 7 points.
Okay. Ooh. Once again, loud roars, streaking out throughout the fucking darkened cloud skies above. Roars emitting
Hit something.
everywhere. And again, goblins not seeming to come so fast to aid at this juncture.
Hi.
Here's the podcast. Yeah, so you miss with that first attack, swinging wildly in darkness. Hit it, take out your other axe. As you feel the impact of the first one, you know where to make purchase with the second one. Hacking and slashing, the pool of blood now getting a lot bigger and more wider radius underneath the T-Rex, as you can feel through the thumping of the heavy footsteps. But staggering a little bit from side to side, losing balance. It's getting hurt. Really hurt.
Question. Is it a bonus action to use a cantrip?
Depends if it says so.
Where would it say so?
On the cantrip itself, it would say use a bonus action to but usually they're actions. You just have to go to your D&D Beyond sheet and look at bonus action section, and that'll tell you. It'll include spells and everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So they're not in my bonus actions then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's gonna be it for me.
Alrighty then.
Okay. Well, the T-Rex, feeling those two huge attacks, doesn't like that very well. It wants to eat the last Leonin.
But I can't see it.
Nope.
At disadvantage.
Gonna do 2 attacks, a bite and a tail. Disadvantage. It'll hit, but it would have been a nat 20.
No!
But at disadvantage, it was a 17. So that's a 27 for the bite.
Oh my god.
Okay. Halved.
Ooh, but the tail will miss. Okay.
27, we'll be calling that for half.
Oh, fuck. Again, would have been a natural 17, disadvantage 5, or a 15, which I think misses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you did get bit.
Yes.
Ooh.
Does it have some effects?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Okay. I'm so mad that this is on the person to take half.
And I'm glad this is on the person to take half damage.
Archeon,
Yes.
as you sink your great axe into the chest of the T-Rex, hand axe out, having a bit of a trouble getting it out of the chest cavity. Take it out, blood kind of splurts in your face, and you just see this maw of a T-Rex just go onto your shoulder blade, on your back, on your chest, and lift you into the darkness. You're gonna take 4d12 piercing damage.
Ow.
Oh.
And you are currently grappled.
Okay.
You cannot move until you break out of the grapple. And you are also you are restrained as well. So attack rolls on you have. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh. I don't like that face.
Hit you with the tail because you are restrained as well. Until the grapple lands, target is restrained, which means not only is your speed 0, but attack rolls against you have advantage. And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. You also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So my tail attack just is a straight roll, not disadvantage. So that would have been a 27 to hit with the tail.
You said dexterity saving throws?
Have disadvantage as well.
Have disadvantages. I have advantages on
So it's a
dex
flat
saving
roll.
throws.
Okay, so a flat roll for dex saves. But the
flat
tail
roll.
will hit you as well.
Okay.
As the T-Rex bites you with its maw, lifts you in the air, and just smacks you right in the back.
I just
Okay,
imagine the
Leonin.
T-Rex almost smacking himself in the face with his tail, like
Yeah, I
in
know.
an attempt to hit Archeon.
Yeah. Like I just like jiggle a little bit so it hits its head.
Okay.
Yeah, just throw me the total damage.
Yeah, for the bite.
I can see like this giant T-Rex just like chomping on Archer. I'm like, oh my god, he's gone.
It's just like I'm like cleaving at something. I'm like, all of a sudden a head just comes out, picks me up. I'm like,
I see like your tail and legs out of this like black void. I'm like,
So that would have been 25 points of piercing damage, but it is 12.
Okay.
And then for the tail, $19 divided by 2, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm hurt a little bit.
So all together, those two attacks combined, if that was anyone else, that would have been 44 points of damage.
Yeah, which
But for
still wouldn't have
Archeon,
killed
it's
me.
Only 22.
My
Yeah.
gosh.
So I'm at 25 out of 55.
Oh my god.
Still
The tank
kicking.
is doing its job. All the incredibly hurt
Cool.
T-Rex picks you up, smacking you around with its tail. The rest of you just hear
Oh my word.
crunching as the Leonin lets out a roar of defiance against this enormous fucking beast.
Fool,
Okay.
you brought me closer to your face.
Lunch.
It's like,
Yes.
as I'm like literally getting eaten, I'm like, ah!
You see the uvula, you're just like hacking at it with your axe.
Yeah.
All right. So that's that. And the Wormling Dragon's turn. It will also have to make a dex save to not be hit by the flame.
Burn, burn, burn,
In terms
burn.
of fire and flames, baby.
That's a
Kill
good
it.
one.
What is it? 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 What is it?
Yeah.
What is
baby,
with
burn.
this? My curse continues with big battles. Fuck you, dice.
I like those dice. I like those dice.
You're doing
All
great,
right.
Dice.
It's gonna take a D4 of damage.
Will this be enough to like? Does it die from the fire?
1d4.
I swear, if it had 4 hit points left.
So Moss,
Yes.
you able to use your agility to turn your body around as the flame starts to grow larger and larger. Just grab the wings of that wormling dragon. Singe it on the raging ember field bark and just press into it.
Good God.
Nice.
I do take it out so that it doesn't burn because I don't want my meat charred. So, okay. Yes!
That dragon is dead.
Yes!
Yay!
Let's
Abby,
go.
did you see that?
I saw!
We have food!
Yay!
Well, F me sideways. Ebby, it's your turn.
Okay.
With Lucy on deck.
Wonderful. Okay. So, despite even though the joyness has happened with the friggin' wyvern being dead, Abby's still looking the direction of the Tyrannosaurus. Panics inside as he sees a grip onto our favorite Leonin. And in a heat of a moment, yells extremely loud, no, and reaches down and clutches the ground, and all plant life in that area dies.
Angie.
That's not-
Very
A sphere of plague and pestilence, but not disease, swarms around as all the life that was in there attacks the Tyrannosaurus with necrotic damage, casting Wither and Bloom.
Hey.
So I have to roll. So you have to do a con 15 for me, please.
Con 15.
He
Okay.
says, please.
I know.
That is 23.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So you take half damage.
Okay.
So
This necrotic damage.
yeah, so half of 9.
Okay.
Nice.
He was wanting to use lightning, but because of how close Leonin is, he doesn't want to hurt him. So there's a side effect.
I mean, we can move further.
Oh no, it's okay.
I can't move.
So he takes the damage, and then in that damage, releases.
How much damage?
You take half of 9.
Half of 9. Okay. So 4. Okay.
Okay. And in that moment, he releases out that damage back. His Anna opens back up, and allowing Arleonin to roll one of his hit dice to heal himself.
Ooh.
One of my hit
While
dice.
in the mouth.
While in the
the
mouth. Also, whatever you roll, plus it by 4.
Oh my god.
God
You mean
damn.
5 because we're level 5.
No, this is 4.
Okay.
This is different.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
one
it's
of my
different.
hit die. So which hit die?
Whatever unspent health hit die you have.
Yeah.
So like
just
short
trying to
rests.
remember how you can
Short
see
rest
that.
dice.
Like short rest, you have like 1d8 or like 1d12.
I don't think we took a short rest any time before this.
Right, but
No,
that
but
just
it'll if you go to the short rest button, it'll tell you what your hit dice is.
Yeah.
So for like Lucy,
Oh.
it's a D10.
yeah,
He's a barbarian, so he's like a
12, I think.
D12,
Hold
right?
on here. Trying to find
Wow, wow.
literally anything here.
D20 with advantage.
What?
Oh god.
So yeah, so go to your sheet there,
Yep.
Shays,
Okay.
and hit short rest, and it'll say at the bottom.
I think mine's a D.
Short rest at the top of the screen to the left.
Top of
Mine's
the
a
screen to
D8,
the
yeah.
left.
Should be on the.
Right above your proficiency and walking speed, there's the short rest and long rest option. If you click short rest, then it'll give you an example of what a hit die is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just do short rest then.
Yeah.
Barbarian, its hit die is 1d12 plus 3, total 5.
So it'd be a D12 and then plus the 4. That okay, cool.
Plus the 4. So you healed up.
It said no, but it's 1d12 plus.
So it's
3.
just the hit die, not the modifier. So roll a
Oh,
D12
not the modifier. Yep.
plus
Yep.
4.
Okay. Sorry, haven't done this one yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
9 plus 4 is 13.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Something.
Now
Heal
every-
me.
Now everyone except Quincy can heal by 5.
Zombies!
Did you?
Yes, because we healed within the unicorn's
Nora.
vicinity.
And that's a bonus action. Because the yelling of the no is so strong, I like doing this little story thing. Because he's gonna do another healing word bonus action. So the echoes are the power word in this situation.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. So let me just get back here. Click.
Heal me.
Heal me.
Like still bleeding. I'm just
So
like,
Abby himself for the healing words instead heals for 2, and everyone else except Quincy heals for another 5.
Wait,
for
just
another
now?
5.
Yeah.
On top of the other 5?
Because
Yep.
he used a bonus action to heal himself. He's in the vicinity of the unicorn.
Every time Ebby heals himself, you each get 5 points of healing.
So if I was
Yeah.
just
I'm somehow being eaten and revived at the same time. I'm just like, ah!
Leon is getting chonkier. I was like,
chewier.
DM, good sir.
Yeah.
Since that last 5 put me back to max HP of 39, would this next one go to that temporary boost, or is that only special
No,
healing?
you don't get
boost?
temporary hit points. Just goes to your max and hits the ceiling.
Got it.
well, must
Lucifer is
be
healthy.
nice.
Oh,
Must be
Quincy.
freaking nice.
Well, after, listen, hey, after hearing Artrion's max HP, I'm like, I guess I'm just a mini tank then.
and
use DPS.
so
Tagged on the bus.
let me.
You
I need to make
still
sure
matter.
I don't mess this up.
Just not
You're
as
doing,
much.
dude. This darkness thing. It was a severe advantage. That was
That's
a smart
incredible,
play.
actually.
Possession, you can understand assisted by inspiration.
And you've been doing damage, and
Yeah.
you've been flipping around, doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Heck
I,
yeah,
I just think of Lucifer's ego. He goes, okay, I'm not the most powerful right at the moment, but fine. Cool points.
Oh my god.
dude. I
Like,
greet
picked
every
some good
attack.
friends.
Wonderful.
Hit me. I dare you.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay, and so sorry, I'm thinking out loud. So everyone's healed now by 10 points, me more because of and Abby in his godliness lifts up and then flies back a bit more to get away from the flames. but lands on the roof. I think this is on top of the roof. Just back here, just to be safe. And everything's still in range, so he still is God. Okay.
God. Wow. If I only could make a deal with God.
No songs we can use at Gen Con because we don't have to worry about copyright.
Yep, that's my turn.
What a turn it was. Okay. You see Ebby sort of floating there, using their energy to control the weather. Suddenly, that white bare irises suddenly turn to a dark green coloration, and dark green veins kind of come out of the corners of their feathered face, and you just start to see all of the plant life, bushes, and greenery just start to wilt and age and rot, fueling him with this dark aura of energy as he just a tendril of energy twists into the dark cloud, making impact of necrotic energy that clouds around. And although Arcturon, you see infinite blackness, just feeling the crunching and the chomping of this teeth gnashing into your side, and you feel it ripping against your Leonin skin, but at the same time, like you said, what the?
You're getting such whiplash.
Healing and pain.
What sort of hell am I in?
Abby's.
Abby's.
Let me die.
Just like these
Just
impulses,
let me
these
die.
whips of just it's like euphoria as your skin and muscle tissue heal and then get cracked in again and then heal. You're like, what is happening?
Welcome to the team.
Save me from this hell.
I can't tell if I'm into this or not.
All right. That all, Ebby.
Yes. Abby
All
is
right.
moved back.
Great turn. Lucy, you're up. Quincy on deck.
Cool.
So, let me look at my map here. Okay, so it's tough because I can't see the T-Rex.
Nope, but you start to see a pool of blood kind of pooling out and like leaking out of the darkness, signifying that this thing is starting to get pretty badly damaged.
Yeah, okay, so Lucifer, let me look at this, my hand axe. So the rapier is a 5-foot reach. The hand axes, if I'm just holding them in my arms, do we have an estimate of like if I just swung with both arms, how?
It's a 5-foot. You still.
They're all close melee, so you're within. If you can attack at disadvantage with all of them because you're right beside it.
Okay. So Lucy, knowing that his super duper cool buddy is in the jaws of hell.
Hey, how you doing?
No pun intended. Lucifer would like to take both hand axes out to give hopefully the best opportunity, and he's just going to do a full leap over top, hopefully landing like somewhere either on the top of the head or on the back. I will let the DM decide that if it goes positively, and he just wants to sink both hand axes into this T-Rex and hold on and try to help.
Do you want to try to go into the darkness and sink your hand axes and be attached to the back of the thing?
Correct, and then make the next decision if that works.
Okay, so how we determine this?
I know it's difficult because it's dark for all of us.
Yeah, you want to get on. You want to get on the back, like you want to be on top of it.
If I land on its back, its tail on its head, I don't know.
All right. So first, let's roll. You're gonna 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Okay. All right, that's hand axe 11 plus 6 is 17.
Okay, and that was 2 rolls you did.
Nope, sorry, that was the first one.
Okay.
17 plus 6 though.
Oh, so the first one
So the
will
first
hit.
one.
So roll a second one.
Okay. 12 plus 6, 18 plus another for disadvantage. 7 plus 6, which is
13.
13.
God damn. All right. Roll,
Hey!
roll me an athletics check to see if you can get the height you need to hold on and sink it into the back.
Ooh, that was a big one. Let's go. 13 plus athletics of 6, so that is 19.
Son of a bitch! You can do no wrong.
I love this
Okay.
effing Lucifer dice.
Mwah.
Chef's kiss.
Now, you are also in the ethereal blackness. The rest of you, I don't know if anyone can even see you at this point, because Archeon, you are technically also a part of this
Lucifer
party.
does something cool. We don't see it.
Well, that's where this next part is important, based off of what I can do with the DM's permission.
After singeing the wormling, I see one Archeon's legs and tail just like as it's just being engulfed into blackness, and there's Lucifer just going in. I'm like, what are they doing?
I got you, buddy!
Blood is
Into the
just
darkness.
splattering out from the darkness. It's
And I'm
me.
like, oh no.
Plus, my confidence just
yeah.
got boosted by being fully healed again, so I'm just like, great.
Makes sense.
If anyone would be able to witness this, just a combination of the mob carrying Archeon into the blackness, and Lucifer, you kind of around the base can kind of see Archeon's legs just get whipped into the blackness. You're like, Archeon! Leap up into solid. Like when you leap in this thing, it's just black. Like you see nothing but just with a hope and a prayer. Ah! Oh! You just impacted something, and while you're inside, you hear the munching, the crunching. Archeon, why does this feel good? And also,
I'm into this.
I'm coming, buddy. And the two of you are just in this black sphere trying to battle it out. But yeah, you made those two purchases. So roll the damage for the hand axes.
Okay, that is a D6. So, come on, baby. That's unfortunate. That's not terrible, I guess. 1 + 5, so 6.
Okay. The second one.
Sweet. 5 + 5 is 10, so 16 altogether.
Cool.
Yeah. So the T-Rex lets out a mighty roar, the loudest that you all have heard since the battle has continued. And Lucifer, beyond the back, you feel its legs buckle as your body kind of swishes down a bit. Same with you, Archeon, feeling it in its mouth. It kind of lets you go for a little bit until it crunches on like one more time. You just felt this huge weight just collapse for a minute from that hit. Just like the exhaustion is starting to take hold. One knee down in the T-Rex, feeling the body sway side to side. It is hanging on by a thread.
It's DM, sir.
Let me stab it in the face.
With that 2-weapon fighting, does that count as one attack or both attacks?
You use 2 attacks for your axes. Bam, bam.
Okay. So hypothetically speaking, do I just know that I'm on its deck? I don't know which direction its head is in, or do I have a general idea?
You can't see anything. You just made purchase to a large mass of
Fantastic.
rough
Okay.
skin.
If I was anywhere close to its head, I would attempt something, but I don't think where I am that would be easy
But
to
you
do.
you have 2 attacks, so you can attack again with the rapier.
Cool. I'll let you guys know.
Because your bonus action is separate from your action. So your bonus action to weapon fighting, crack.
Yep.
And then you sheath one hand axe to take out the rapier, and you can now use your action to attack it twice.
Cool. I just want to let you guys know I was going to try to find my way to its mouth and use my feet and hands to like pry its mouth open, but I'm too far away. Don't know.
I mean, if
where it
it's
is.
dead, the mouth goes
If
open.
this works, we'll flavor that for you.
Immaculate. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave one of the hand axes in its back, reach to grab the rapier, and while holding on to keep purchase, he just wants to strike down into like the spine of the T-Rex as hard as he can.
Okay.
I don't think that counts as a grapple because the T-Rex is still moving around, but
Not a grapple, no, but it'll be an attack.
You get its tail. I got you.
I got you,
You're not
bitch.
going in. You're
Stab
not
in the
locked.
spine.
I'm
Make
not
it-
locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
This is my darkness. I started this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is where I live.
Was born in the darkness.
By the time I saw the light,
Born by it. Born by it.
It was blind.
Okay, I need to roll an attack with the rapier.
Yep.
Glorious. Okay, so that's 10 plus 6, so 16 to hit.
First one will hit. Roll damage.
That is a 1d8 plus 5. Where's my d8? This is why I keep things organized. 8. Go, baby. Oh, let's go. Okay, so that is a 6 plus 5, 11.
Ooh.
So, before you do your second attack, you make purchase with the axe. Get your rapier by the hilt. You use the leverage from the hand axe to just kip yourself off using your toes to kind of get purchase on the skin of the lizard. You don't know where you are, you don't know what's happening, but you kind of, with your feeling around, you kind of can feel the spine kind of riveting through the skin, and you just can hear Archeron's pain, the cracking of bones and blood and skin being ripped to shreds. You have somewhat of a good idea that this is the spine, that's the head. You prop yourself on the back of this thing, take your rapier out, put the hand axe back, stab it deep next to the spinal column, take the rapier by the handle, and run up, zippering the spinal column with 2 hands, ninja rolling up as this trail of blood that you can't see but you can hear being made as you rip the spinal column up to the top of the T-Rex's head, leap off. Archeron, what the fuck is going on? And you just leap off with that ballerina-like agility that you have, and are able to just hear from Archeron's voice how close he is, and you hang on to Archeron's body. So now you feel Lucifer on you, and with your 2 feet, you're like, hold on, buddy! Make me a strength check at advantage.
Yes!
At advantage, because I'm literally also grabbing its mouth and pushing.
Yes. Let's go.
Everything's fine.
I can feel it. Nat 20. Come on.
Hey, I got 1 4 plus 6 is 10. 14 plus 6 is 20 for a dirty 20 on the second one.
Nice.
With your legs pushing the maw open, the sharpened teeth digging into the bottoms of your boot, Archeron pushing it up as the maw closes or opens, and the 2 of you fall to the ground in darkness, completely black, as the 2 of you smack on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Am I dead?
Yeah.
It's like starfishing, like, ah!
Hey, am I good? Arms, legs.
Just means
Still
Lucy,
just sitting
Lucy's
in
just.
darkness.
You all right, mate?
Was that you?
I think so.
Thank you.
This was battle. Blood is just like his heart rate's higher than it's ever been before. He doesn't even know how he feels.
I just extend an arm and your chest just happens to be right there, like,
Good. Thank you. Yeah.
And the 2 of you hear a thud near you. Not the T-Rex falling, but a humanoid body, a medium-sized body, hit the ground near
Polymorph.
you. You can't see anything, but you hear that thud near you somewhere.
Smell you, witch.
and I sit up, just like, kind of like, not like do like the old like ninja flip from lying down to like on your feet, but
like almost like from what is it, a coffin from like a vampire?
yeah,
You
I just
witch.
like literally like
I can smell you.
It's like that. You're still sitting, and now you're like in an L shape, and you're just like.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does that smell like blood-soaked wood?
Like revenge.
Okay, so Lucy, what a turn. Good job, my dude. The rest of you just hear a loud roar and then suddenly silence from outside of the blackened shadow.
What's going on in there?
Okay, and with that, that'll be Lucy's turn. Quincy, you're up.
Yep.
Moth on
Inside. being
Inside dealing with skeletons.
ravaged by skeletons. I'm gonna have all three make a Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at
Hell
level
yeah.
2.
All right. Number 1. Unnatural 20.
That saves.
2. 10.
That does not.
17.
That will. All right, so 2 save, 1 does not.
Half damage.
It'll be yes. Unsecured objects are completely within the area effect are immediately automatically pushed 10 feet away, and then the spell emits a thunderous boom audible 300 feet. Successful takes half his damage and is not pushed, but if they are pushed 10 feet. I'm also gonna force it through or focus it through my arcane spoon, so add an extra D8 to that, so that's 48. That's really good. So that's 14 plus 1 more. That's okay. Plus another 4. 18. 18. Then halved would be 9. So 9 to 2 of them and 18 to 1. It missed.
Okay. So the severely damaged one shatters into a million tiny pieces. 10 feet. Bam, 10 feet. Bam, bam, outside that door there. As you once again use the trusty Thunderwave spell. Just the one severely damaged just fall into a million pieces, smash in all directions. The other 2 bits of skeleton bone and cracked rib and arms just flail around as one bam hits the wall, falls down. The other one just falls out the door to the outside, giving you a bit of space.
What's this one looking like over here in the corner? How's it doing?
They're both fucked up. They just have like one leg and one arm left and half the rib cage gone.
Cool. Bonus action, Coco's gonna shoot the one on the right.
Okay.
10 plus 7, 17. To hit.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
Yep, 2d8 will be a 5 and a 3, so 8 force damage and push him back 5 feet if possible, but yeah, 8 force.
Dead.
I'm gonna go ahead and run. Use my movement to. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna run into this room over here, into the room of the staircase, and close the door behind me.
Okay. You got some rib. Bam! You gotta do your thunder wave, and all the skeletons kind of get hit behind the wall or out the door, and one just kind of goes, falls on the ground, limbs missing, ribs missing. Like, you kind of think it's dead. You're just kind of looking at it. Bam! Falls in all directions. Get the fuck out of here! You just run over to the stair. Close the door behind you. Safely.
You feel like the thunder underneath your feet, like
was that me?
The rumbling from the
yeah.
But the cloud's up there.
That's my turn.
Mumbled voices beneath you. All right, good turn there. Moss.
Great. Okay, so this zombie skeleton north of me, are they holding a crossbow or are they with a sword?
Each of them has a short sword and short bow.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go after the one above me. So after singeing the wormling, I take a big bite out of its like shoulder that's been cooked. I'm like, that who killed it gets first bite, and then I toss it over, and I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna make an attack on that skeleton. Yep. Okay. So boop, awesome. Well, I do want to stay away from the fire though. So
you're just out of its reach right now.
Great. Okay.
But it will grow as each combat round.
Right. Hopefully everything works out the way I want it to. Oh, 18 on the die, and I'm gonna hit with my glaive plus 2. That's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Sweet. Ooh. Okay. D10. 6 plus 2, 8 damage for the first attack. I'm gonna make a second attack on it.
Yep.
That is going to be an 11.
Are you using Flurry of Blows or?
No, I have 2 attacks per action, don't I?
So you have Flurry of Blows that does 2 attacks. I don't know if you have extra attack. Just want to make sure you have that on features.
So it says actions. Attack per action is 2.
Okay, then maybe I guess you.
Because I'm level 5 monk.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Go for it.
Okay. That was an 11.
That just misses.
Okay. Then I don't want to use my extra flurry of blows. Okay. Darn it! I was really hoping to kill him. Am I able to make a contested strength check to try and take the short bow from him and toss him into the fire behind me?
That would be an action, unfortunately, which you use
Darn!
to attack.
Okay. That's fine. That's why we ask.
But you severely damaged it as you go to glaive. Chop off one of the arms, smash some of the rib cage, hit some of the femur.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, can I do an unarmed strike without using a key point? It's under my bonus action, but flurry of
If it's
blows.
under your bonus actions, whatever that says is good to go.
Okay, yeah, flurry of blows is a key point, but
Flurry of Blows is a bonus action if you wanted to use it. You have to use a key point to use it, but
just a regular unarmed strike, is that a key? Does that use as a key point? I don't think it does. But it's
a
it's
regular
under.
unarmed strike doesn't use a key point. Just under your bonus actions, if it says unarmed strike, you can do as a bonus action, then you can do it.
Okay, I want to do that. I just really want to kill this thing.
Pow!
Okay. Unarmed strike. Wait. Okay. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm reading Jordy's notes. Okay. Dirty 20, 14 plus 6.
That does hit.
Okay. And then.
So I don't think you get any mods for your unarmed strike. It's just.
Oh no! For unarmed strike, I don't get any bonuses.
Oh no, you still do. Never mind.
Okay.
Don't listen to me. Just look at the sheet.
Okay.
Whatever the sheet says, do it.
Okay. That's 5 damage. Extra 5 damage.
Ha!
Nice. Okay. I want to pick up the short bow.
That would be an action as well to do that.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at it. I just punched the skull out, and I'm just like looking at the short bow. I'm just like, you're next. I want you.
Stare at it.
All right. So yeah, you
stare at it.
just with a strong backhand, you do it kind of like a couple strikes with the glaive. King, king. A piece of bone arm falls off. Piece of rib fall off. Just like a huge backhand strike, and the reverberating force from your hit just implodes the skeleton in all directions.
Nice.
Smashing it to the ground.
Woo.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
What a turn it was. Okay. Now the skeletons get to react as they see their master swallow up the Leonin and the tiefling are both gone. They're just going to go for what's near, and that is you, Moss.
Yep. Let's go.
In true Hitman fashion, it's about to go down.
Okay.
Okay, so this one's gonna rush towards you.
Yep.
And the other two, or the other 3 are gonna do short bow. So
great.
4 attacks coming at you.
Let me know which is ranged and which one's melee.
Yeah, this is melee. So 16.
My AC is raised because of my unarmed strike, so that misses.
Okay. Another 16.
Misses.
Lower. Son of a bitch. Damn! All 4 miss.
Nice.
Cat-like agility. As one comes to you, just you block it, hit it back. The arrows coming out to you.
Matrix
Dodging.
style.
Yeah, just Matrix style, slow-mo, doing backflips, bouncing off the roots and everything. Nothing hitting you whatsoever. All right, going into the 5th round of combat as the fire rages on. Ooh. Why do I keep rolling so high on the fire?
It's hot.
The dice have heard our pleas.
Okay. Oh boy.
That's
It is
fine.
starting to get very close to you, Ebby.
Okay.
Just out of reach.
Okay.
The goblins noticed this yet?
The goblins do see it on, but like you're not sure. You're inside the building.
They have candy. They're just like, you know what? It's about time.
The only person that
Not
could
my circus,
see
not my monkey.
what's going on is Ebby. And Ebby, as you're kind of seeing the chaos all around at a bird's eye view, you kind of look over the goblins, and they're emptying out their marketplaces and getting like all of the candy, all of the items, everything, all of the money, and just like storing them in bags. A couple of them rush out with water pails to see if they can put out the fire, but then they go over to the riverbank that's completely dried up, and they the candy, save the candy, and they just rush back and just start to like empty out their stores and try to save what they can.
Priorities.
But they don't seem to have been called in action yet. They're just sort of frantically running around trying to save whatever they can that's personal of theirs for the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so the fire rate is on, and those of you, these flames are getting higher. The bridge, actually.
What bridge?
Exactly. Yep. You all hear a loud as the bridge towards Lurmlert collapses down to the dried riverbed. So this whole section is no longer accessible towards the front entrance of the building.
Frick yeah.
Okay. Now, at the top of the 5th round of combat, Arctreon, in a pit of blackness, you hear a thud. Don't hear any sound. You can hear Lucifer nearby. What do you want to do?
I am going to. I'm gonna wildly throw 3 attacks in the direction of where I heard the thud.
Okay. 3 attacks.
Lucifer just ducks, like just.
Yeah, at disadvantage. So, for the first one, 19 plus 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. Hits?
You gonna make a third one?
Oh no, so I'm doing like the disadvantage I'm doing like 1 attack at a time. So
sorry. So you
That's okay,
rolled
sorry.
2. So you rolled 2 attacks. The first attack was a what?
It's
This
a
is disadvantage.
Yes, I'm rolling the disadvantage. So first one is 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. 16. Another 14.
Miss.
In the dark.
Oh no.
If I roll another 7, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, another 7. So 14, all 14 miss.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 7 3 times.
Oh my god.
3 times. Yeah.
Just hitting wildly. Lucy, you just hear just axe blade just wisping through the air. You have no idea like if it's hitting you or if it's like close to you. You just hear this. You're just being very cautious. Like, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
That is literally all I can do. Except can I move out of this darkness?
You sure can.
All right, I will.
Roll me a
take it.
D4.
A D4.
So we'll say 1 is this way, 2 that way, 3 here, 4 that way.
2.
2. So you can roll, move to the right of you into the flames.
But outside the darkness.
True.
Yes. Am I gonna take fire damage?
You're just at the edge there, so you're good.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay. So now that I can see that there's fire, can I move a little bit more?
Yes. So you're just like, where are you? Take a move out the blackness just ends as the giant tree is on fire. Whoa, Jesus Christ!
Oh, I am flammable, very flammable.
We are fluffy. We're fluffy.
Yeah, I take a couple strides to the north of me, and there I wait, still in rage.
Actually, I will say, both Lucian, Archer, make me a quick perception check from you being in the cloud, moving out.
Do they get bonus because of my thing?
Does it affect ability checks?
It should.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to do with seeing them though. So.
You said perception, right?
Yeah.
16
That's
plus
to do,
1 is...
like the bonus is to if I'm doing something to perceive where they are. This has nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's only for creatures, so like it detects creatures and stuff. Okay.
This is for
19.
19?
16 plus 1, 17.
So when you heard that thud, you also heard a clang, 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 clang. Something metal hitting the rocks.
Find the key.
Okay. I'm out. I'm out of this area.
Yeah.
So, and I've already used. Otherwise, this key isn't magical, is it?
Which key?
The
Or
one in
whatever-
her back.
You don't know
Okay.
what hit the ground. You just heard something
Okay.
metal hitting. You don't know if it's a
Okay.
key. You don't know anything.
She's wooden. The key's metal. It's okay.
Could be something else.
Yeah, as an
Oh.
action, no. I used my bonus action already. There's nothing I can do. Except stand there and stare into the abyss. Story of my life.
I'm out.
I'm out.
After that
Oh, subvert.
is Skabatha's turn.
If Skabatha can even do anything. I have so many asterisks in my notes right now.
Lucy, after hearing two metal blades just sort of hit emptiness, you then hear something else move in the darkness. $18 to hit.
My AC is 18, so does that mean it hits or?
Meets or beats?
Yeah, meets.
$21 to hit.
Cool, both hit.
Okay. You feel two elongated claws hit you in your abdomen and along your back. Both these hits will be 6d6 poison damage.
Oh my god.
You said both, meaning them doubled up?
Yep. Each.
Wow. You killed him to death.
To death.
I mean, Lucy's down and out. His
Oh.
max HP is 39.
Well, let's see if it makes it there.
Oh shh.
Lucy,
Yeah.
you take 49 points of poison damage.
Oh no.
I just want to ask because I'm curious. What changes that from 122 to 49?
122 minus 49?
No. I was just asking. You said it was 66 poison damage each, and both of them hit. So what makes it 40?
6d6 dice.
6d6. So
I thought you said 66 times.
No,
two.
not
I'm like,
66.
I'm dead.
Oh my
I'm 6 feet
gosh.
under.
I also thought the exact same thing.
Oh,
Like
no.
66
No.
hit points of damage.
Six,
What do you mean
sorry.
49?
Six dice.
Six.
Six-sided
No,
facing
Lucy,
dice.
None of you. Well, how? Let's see who's close by.
If I still take 49, I'm still down and out.
Yeah.
So you're taking 49 points of poison damage. Archeron, you can just sort of barely hear 2 slashes and impact. Lucy, it just feels like 5 giant butcher knives, 10 butcher knives, just huge gashes. The poison from the claws just stop your heart instantly. Your muscles freeze, and although you're seeing eternal blackness, you feel your body fall, impact the ground as you fall to 0 hit points.
Yep.
Does the darkness go away?
Nope.
Okay.
Cool question.
Mm-hmm.
The darkness depended immensely on my concentration.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh,
Then it would disappear.
Because I hadn't been hit before, which is the only reason why it still lasted.
Yep.
Because I did it after being poisoned that first time.
Yeah. So here's what happens. You fall to the ground, Lucy. Your vision starts to blur as you start to faint and pass out. As you see the darkness seep away and suck itself back into the arrow that was the thing that clunked on the ground, falling out of the T-Rex. Standing over you, Skabatha, in that creepy wood-skinned texture that they have, that petticoat, long nose. Your blood dripping from their hands is the last thing you see. And you just see Archeon for a split second as Skabatha becomes visible to you, Archeon. Is there anything you'd like to say to Archeon before you pass out?
His wit and ego wouldn't be around for these last. Yes, it would. He's gone against death before. I think it's just one breath. Like, it's attempting to be cool, but also like the ultimate, like, depending on you, kick your ass. It's just out. OUT.
Oh my god. Okay.
Lucy is down.
Oh god. Moss sees this and she like cries out, Lucifer! Like, and like zeroes in on Toy Lady. You.
And she is going to run 30 feet.
Into the fire.
No, she's gonna call more things. No.
No. I'm coming for you, bitch.
She then uses a bonus action. She runs out. Save us! Pulls out this gnarled root that's conjoined and contorted, glowing green. Points it over to this dry mound over here. As the ground begins to turn and twist, the mound starts to... As large green vines start to come out through the loose dirt. And a shambling...
Oh my god.
Breathed in a light green glow connected to this gnarled bark root. But it's there, everyone. That we're gonna end the stream.
No! I had an action. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm coming
But
for
it's
you.
my turn.
Let's just go through the rounds.
All right, everyone. That is our time for tonight. Looks like this is gonna be a 2-parter, everyone.
Wow.
Amazing.
Don't worry, Lucy. I'll get you.
We got you. We got you.
Hope you all enjoyed that. That was a long time coming, and it certainly is not done. I'm not too sure when the next session will be because, well, no, actually it should work out because next Tuesday will be San Diego Comic-Con, and then we'll be back before next Tuesday. So I think we got our schedule locked for the second part in 2 weeks' time. But thank you, everyone who enjoyed the stream and engaged and watched. We missed you all very, very much. Thank you to these amazing fucking players and RP gods. You guys were amazing. Way to keep me on my toes throughout that whole thing. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you had fun. Again, we're going to be at all the cons doing all the things. So hope to see all your lovely faces soon enough. But thanks again, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.